is my most favorite meal of the day. And I
wait, dinners, yeah. How many dinners do you have? Like 4 meals?
No, I had some wings for dinner. I also had a little bit of chicken and some veggies. Like, I just had a bowl of veggies.
Oh, come on. Why do you have to mix the good stuff with the nasty shit?
Because I have to have veggies, dude. Jerome, you gotta have veggies. You gotta get your vitamins in every day, man.
Yeah, if I wanted vitamins, I'd take a multivitamin.
That's what I do.
That's cheating. That's cheating out of your system.
Oh, that's cheating! That's cheating! I'm taking pills. Pills are bad. You're acting like I'm taking a fucking growth hormone or testosterone. Yeah, I have to eat dinner because I get the nasty lava dump bubble. I have to go to the ocean and take a massive poopy.
No, that's when I eat Moe's, but that's definitely not tonight. I had Moe's yesterday, and don't worry, I'm all good though. I had some wings.
Wait. Super Mario fan, seriously, Drum, how can you not like pickle? I fucking hate pickles!
Yeah, that's true.
Shit pickle! And I don't mean the AVGN shit pickle!
Oh my god.
That's a very good point. Although, pickles aren't bad in my book.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of pickle.
You look like a nasty green turd!
Or anything.
I don't have them like that, though.
Oh my god! I'm gonna fucking throw up here. Fucking hate pickles.
All I know is I got a good workout in today too. I got a little cardio in as well.
Motherfucker, if you were trading weights with me, you'd be dying, bitch.
I have to lift tomorrow though. That's all I got.
Oh, you have to lift tomorrow. Okay, this is what I did for shoulders not too long ago. I was working my way up, and I put on 10 and put on 10. On the last ones, I did 65, I think 15 to 20 or something like that. One-handed presses above my head. And on my last set, 75-pound dumbbell sitting down, one-handed, 13 with my left and 14 with my right, because I'm right-handed. Yeah, Lucas.
Wouldn't you want to do more on your left hand so you can make it so it's equal, though? You can make both hands stronger.
That was to failure.
No, but you should do more on your left hand than right hand so you can balance out the strength, though, and it makes it a little easier. It also makes you not so.
But I'm right-handed.
I know. That's why I try and do more on my left side, too, so I can be ambidextrous as well.
Well, I am, too, when I'm beating off.
That's when you're beating off. That doesn't count towards anything else. Welcome, everybody, to the brand new episode of Pain and Game Podcast, episode number 82. That's right, folks. It's episode 82, and we got lots to cover tonight.
I believe 82 is an even number.
Yes, it is, Jerome. It's an it's an even number, and we're ready to have an even greater show. So yeah, folks. I had a good amount of topics tonight. I just got done filming a video with Austin and Joe. It'll be up on his channel a little bit. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
we got lots of good.
My name is Joe. I'm right here.
Yes. So yeah, that's pretty much. I have a lot of good topics tonight. Unfortunately, I still have not seen any movies yet. I know I've been taking a big break from movies. I've been busy with a lot of stuff, but hopefully we'll be able to see Guardians 2 soon. But anyways, guys, introduce yourselves so we can get into the show.
I feel like I'm fucking time traveling. What the shit?
Well, even if you did time travel, don't worry because Lucas will still act the same age.
No, I'm not.
I'm pretty certain personality-wise, the stuff has not incredibly changed since middle school.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? No, what was going on is that, I'm leaning back and all of a sudden it just, everything just seems really fucking slow for some reason.
You're just
Oh, I just sort of woke up recently, so don't mind me.
Yeah, damn.
I'm still taking a picture of that.
But anyways, welcome to Pain and Gain, everybody.
Not to interrupt you, but hey, remember what you're supposed to start off with? I'll just give you a hint. Shotgun.
No, I know, believe me.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Pain and Gain, the only show on the internet where we'll go ahead and synonymize workouts with beating off. So I'm certain we all have our topics for tonight, but I'm going to be bringing in a new segment for the beginning here, which is going to be called This Day in History. It was something that Gary asked for. He said, you should do something about what happened on the day when you do Pain Again,
Mm-hmm.
do a segment on what happened in history. And back in 1961, the first American in space is what happened on this day, and Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo, that's right.
Yep.
Oh, what a coincidence, because 5 years ago, I finally graduated from elementary school.
I did not graduate from elementary school. You dumb shit. I graduated from elementary school a long ass time ago.
I love how Shane's trying to keep it down, but he can't help it.
Oh, so I've got plenty to discuss today. Let me take a look here real quick. Let me look at my little
Believe it or
sheet.
not, most of my shit is gaming topics.
Yes, actually, that is also one of my things. Let's see. Be talking about a very interesting, innovative design about a student who designed a skyscraper, but the way that it's built might actually just surprise you a bit. Overwatch got a new leak recently, just in time for their 1-year anniversary. And let's see, somebody broke the legendary Super Mario 64 speedrunning for collecting all the stars, by the way, recently.
Wait,
Ooh.
was it Darbian or was it
I don't really remember who it was.
fuck? Because there's two people I follow on YouTube who are like the best at speedrunning that game. So
Oh yeah, I was watching a couple of them while I was at work. I was very impressed. And recently, the Video Game Hall of Fame was just recently updated. We'll take a look at what got added in.
you know it's funny.
Mhm.
Speaking of that, I remember or Joe. He's like, yeah, when it comes to the Hall of Fame, the first game that should be on there is Pong. And I'm just like, fucking really? And you know what I said? No, these are the games that should be on there. And these were the three I said. Tetris, Super Mario Brothers, and Doom. Guess were the first three fucking games? I called it.
Well, because it's right. I agree.
Because I love Mario Party. I'm a casual gamer.
And my other little news thing is about a phishing scam that's been going on. I'll go ahead and give you all the details if you already haven't figured it all out by now. And I'll just say, in short, don't open anything that you're not familiar with, people. But I'll go into a little bit more in depth so you can go ahead and make sure you're avoiding any of that. So, and of course, our last segment for tonight, which I will go keep a secret until we get to it. So,
Interesting.
Yep, like don't open up anything you're not familiar with, like a stripper's ass.
yeah, remember,
Yeah, exactly.
remember,
you'd be a bit smarter to know that.
Just remember though. All right, don't use a credit card. So,
Jerry Springer, don't sign a personal check.
Contrary to popular belief, credit cards do not work with strippers. So,
Really, Jerome? God damn it! Fucking.
Well, that's kind of funny because that's the only way I'm able to talk to women is using my credit card.
No. Oh, I definitely know how. I definitely talk to women.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lucas. I'm sorry. That was me.
So fuck off, Romy. God damn.
I'm sorry. Hey, remember, I was just like, the reason why I poke fun at Lucas is because I was just like him. It's like I'm making fun of myself in a way.
well, yeah, exactly. We are a brotherhood, the three of us here, and we don't pull any punches.
Or as for Gary, sisterhood.
Oh God.
Don't worry, I'll do my little thing here. Oh, I'm sorry. I also forgot another thing. We'll be going back to Letters to the Swolmeister again.
Woo!
Got a new question. So.
Oh, I'm bouncing my titties, and I'm not using my hands.
I don't want to see
imagery in my head now. So yeah, let's get the show started.
Hi, hello everybody. My name is LCMuscles. The other day, I was invited to be a part of the Enterprise. I was so excited. I shed a tear and saluted when I got my picture taken in my red uniform.
What? What?
You got the red uniform.
Oh God.
That went over your head, Lucas. You son of a bitch.
Fuck you, Romy, you goddamn motherfucker.
Oh boy! And yesterday was my beauty's birthday.
Was it really?
Yes, it was.
Okay, I probably didn't ever add it on my.
She'll be on the chat sooner or later. You know, she said she had to take a shower.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta be clean.
Clean Cleanliness is next to godliness. Rihanna, Britney Spears, Anderson Cooper, take fucking notes.
Indeed.
Lucas to dress up as Chris Redfield for Halloween. No, Chris Retard, not Chris Redfield.
No, Chris Retard. No, thank you. I'm good. Anyway, guys.
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
Let's get this show on the started.
Lucas!
I thought you
Lucas!
I was waiting for that.
I'm still doing my introduction, and if you don't be one more time,
I thought you were done.
Next time you interrupt me one more time, I'm gonna put stretch marks around your mouth for my big fat duke. You understand?
No, thank you. I'm good.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the number 2. Paid again, episode 82. Featuring Shadow Mac, Pimp Daddy. The what motherfucker merit is in session. If you don't pay attention, he'll teach you a lesson with big fat whopper dangling.
What the fuck?
Segment Farley, make a song out of that, you son of a bitch, you handsome bastard. And then you got LCMuscles, literal Lucas, and if this letters to the Swellmeister and it's about shoulders, obviously it's to me. So
we actually went over shoulders one time.
I know, but that's the point. Yeah. And here is what I have to offer. Recent updates for Gary and I on a couple of videos. I have the best shot, thanks to Shane O'Mac. He helped me out with a good amount of these, and I did some extensive research. And this is inspired by Gggmanlives. You know, the G-Man.
Yeah, I saw that on my recommended list, and I was like, oh, so that's where I got the idea.
Yeah, he also did some other videos. Really cool dude. Best shotguns in FPF gaming. Thank you to him. I also have many Watch-Mojo lists involving games. And I got Marvel movie villains ranked from worst to best by Adam Chitwood.
Interesting.
And my other one I want to cover, okay, this is actual names of people you won't believe exist, but they're actually true. I want to talk about that because this is gold.
Yeah, there's there's quite a few names that I've seen in the book, and I was left fucking speechless.
And yes, this is from the Bathroom Reader. Why do I have the Bathroom Reader? Let's just say this is like my Shakespeare when I'm taking a shit. So
the Bathroom Readers are one of the best fucking books. I went through the gigantic one. I've already went through the gigantic one.
I got 4 of them. This is the best of Uncle John's Bathroom Reader. Haha, John. So until then, here we go. Let's begin.
So I wanted to go ahead and make a little thing here. Is that we recently got a few more, I would like to consider them lifelong viewers of ours, fans, if you will. And I was actually recently asked, because I get in touch, these are people that I know really well, and they actually asked me, like, oh, how are, Romy and Mr. LCMuscles, how are they like? And I was like, well, Romy's a bit loud, but he's a good dude. He's a good dude. And it was like, oh yeah, what about Lucas? And I said, well, to be fair, Lucas is the kind of person where if a guy jumped out in a ski mask and told him to get into a car, he'll yell out shotgun.
Are you fucking kidding, Shane? God damn it. What the fuck, Shane? Fucking
no.
Joking. I never actually said that.
No. Hey, Shane, you know, it'd be even better. Let's say if he missed a ride and he's like, oh, no, I'm by myself. He'd be like, taxi.
What the fuck is wrong with you two? Goddamn assholes.
No.
Oh my God.
I really did get a question about that. Actually, it's like, how are the guys and for real outside the show? It's like, yeah, everyone's a really good dude. So
I'm pretty much the same how I am on the show.
Yeah, we're all. The thing is, we're all pretty much the same here. We're all ourselves. There's no facade or anything like that. So but yeah. So I'm ready to get the show rolling though. Let's
a facade. Is that where you put roses in? No, that's a vase.
All right. So, Shane, I was thinking of going first because I do have a couple of quick topics.
Go right ahead.
All right. So I have a couple of them. I have this one topic that involves sports. It goes the month you were.
Fuck's
Oh
sakes.
wait, I mean it's a birthday kind of question. So people in the chat are also available to comment as well until I'll tell you guys the position you play. So the month you were born is what position you play. The day it's on is what the team you play for.
I know
Oh,
what
boy,
mission you.
okay.
I know what mission you'll be in, Lucas. You be a top.
No, I already did.
Cautionary.
I already did for NFL. This is for the NFL though. For me, I'm a San Diego Chargers linebacker, September 26th.
Okay, so
Shane, what's your birthday?
I better be defensive end. God damn it.
March 7th.
March 7th. So you are a wide receiver for the Washington Redskins.
Oh God, I'm so dead.
Shane,
Wide
feel like you
receiver?
start running. Yeah, you start running, and it's just like, "Ugh."
Oh God, I can run, but I can't take hits. Oh God, you see those, Menton? They're fucking huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why my
God.
butt. They are huge. That's why my butt hurts.
Okay, for CA Cougar, August 30th, you'll be a center for the Chiefs for CA Cougar.
Well, see it, Google. He's built like a fucking brick house. You guys see this on shit.
All right, so Pepsi Man is a linebacker for the Saints.
Oh, okay.
Jerome, what's yours?
November 21st, 1984.
You're a guard for the Dolphins.
Oh, I'm on Alex's team.
Yeah,
there you
that's
go.
right.
That's not bad. You could do
All
that.
right,
I want to play with Dan the Man Marino. I got to protect his ass.
dude, Dan's retired, dude. He's been retired.
Fucking
So,
Lucas, no shit.
all right.
You dumb shit. No, you don't think I fucking know that? Your ass retired Brentford. I love Brentford. I wish you come back and play football again. Boom, touchdown. I like this.
Anyway, so Super Mario fan, June 6th, you are a safety for the Broncos. Jackson Fulcher, July 20th, you are a coach for the Bengals. Ooh, that's not good. Aliyah,
Oh.
Aliyah is a safety for the 49ers.
Oh God, her birthday's. Oh wow, wait, that's next month. I'm sorry.
Ben Warren
yeah,
is
that is.
October
Oh,
20th.
shit.
Ben is actually an owner for the Panthers.
An owner? Oh fuck.
An owner.
Okay.
A Panthers. So is he? So he's a Cougar.
Yeah,
Something wrong with this.
All right, then March 25th, Justin Williams is a receiver for the Panthers.
Oh my. Okay. What about my beauty? The fourth. May the fourth be with you.
Okay, quarterback for the Patriots.
Oh shit! She's Tom Brady. She's the greatest of all time. Holy shit! My beauty is the greatest. You goddamn right. I guess that makes me Bill Belichick.
Oh God.
Oh hey Shane. Oh not Shane. Hey Lucas.
Yeah.
The only difference between me and my beauty compared to Belichick and Tom Brady is that my beauty and I won't cheat.
I will give you that. That's pretty good.
And there is my beauty.
All right.
Whoop, there it is.
Very nice. Did you guys see the Charlotte?
May 13th.
All right, May 13th.
May 13th.
Okay, May 13th is quarterback for the Ravens.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so he's
Joe
what's his name?
Flacco.
Yes, Joe Flacco. What about my mom? August 6th.
Center for the Broncos.
Oh,
Thank you.
if you would have said the Steelers, Mama would have been happy.
Steelers are 9th. That's the 9th.
Oh, the ninth.
Oh,
Any more? And thank you, Christine. I love the
my buddy. What about Mr. Gillison? November 9th, I believe.
Oh, he's a guard for the Steelers.
Oh, poor fucker.
Yeah, he's like me, dude.
What about so he's a guard like I am. I'll be damned. Oh, so November is filled with guards.
Yes.
What about my grandma? The 14th of November.
Vikings guard.
Oh, come on! Anybody for the fucking fight? Ah, shit!
Oh.
What the fuck was that?
Oh.
Any more? Shane, how about your dad?
Fuck, I can't remember. I'm bad with birthdays. Fuck, I can't remember. I know my mom's because it's really easy to remember. It's December 26th.
She's a bench warmer for the Chargers.
Oh Jesus!
Well, that's kind of right because she doesn't like football.
What about my sister, the one that Gary, Alec, James, everyone else thinks she's so hot.
So
December 1st.
Bench warmer for the Falcons.
June 17th. Is it 17th or 19th? I think it's the 17th. Kalen, remember my nephew Kalen? Everyone loves him, right?
Safety for the Lions.
Oh God, you poor bastard.
I was thinking Austin's bench warmer for the Austin's is the 8th of December, and he's a bench warmer for the Saints.
What about Alex is October
4th.
Yes, beginning of October.
No, he's the owner for the Patriots.
Ah! Okay, hey, at least it's better than the Steelers. I will say that.
He'll still be like, aww.
August 10th.
August 10th, center for the Cardinals.
And the last one, January 4th.
January 4th, running back for the Patriots.
He's got 5 rings, man.
All right.
That's my beauty. My beauty's got the 5 rings, man. she's a pimpette.
All right, I was gonna ask you, Jerome. Did you see the Charlotte nude leaks of what happened? Like Charlotte got her phone hacked and her nudes leaked.
What? Send them to me right now. I want to see them right now. Fuck Paige. I want to see Charlotte and her. Woo!
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Lord.
Dude, Charlotte, she's like almost 6 feet tall. To me, she is the best athletic women's wrestler in WWE.
I have to find it. It's in the Crying Jordan page, so I gotta find it.
Really? What is with you and Crying Jordan?
That's where I found the link.
You know what? I'm gonna create a new one. Ready? You got Crying Jordans and you got Constipated Lucas.
No, thank you. I'm good with that.
Constipated Lucas is from Wienerville.
I'm good.
Me and Cougar said something funny. He goes, "Hey, Jerome, both of our beauties play for the Patriots." I was like, "Yeah, it's like I said before. The only difference is that with your and my beauty, we won't cheat." Shane can save me from the zombies because he's my Leon Kennedy.
Damn Skippy.
I'm gonna send it, and
especially if it's anything like what we saw last time with Leon. Fuck yeah, dude.
Check your Facebook, Jerome. All right, check your Facebook.
The Kingsman styled combat.
Well, okay. I'm not gonna go to this website yet, only because I'm on a different computer.
Okay, that's fine. But
let me save those for a rainy day. Yeah, get it, rainy day. All right.
Anyway, I have a couple of other quick topics. I just want to go through real quick, and then I'll let you guys. I'm just going to go through them. I'm pretty quick. They're not too bad, not too long at all. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was requested by Metallica Maniac.
Okay.
My God.
I have to read this list because I've not seen this list either. It goes to 15.
Dude, this list is fucking pathetic.
It is pathetic. 15 bands.
Wait. Hold! Stop the fucking phone. How can you say it's pathetic if you've never seen the list?
I haven't. I've heard of it. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I've heard that game.
I've heard of people's reactions to this. So I have not seen this yet. So the title sounds pretty pathetic, though. 15.
Oh, dude, wait till you hear these fucking bands. You're just like, really, dude? The person who made this is a fucking douchebag.
15 bands that only douchebags listen to by David Grant.
That sounds really opinionated.
It's very pretentious.
All right, so going through the list. Number 15, Guns N' Roses.
Fucking really?
Oh, for fuck's sake, come on.
It's really. Next up.
That's a classic rock and roll band. Fuck out.
Absolutely. I will not. You can't go on with that. That's even though people like Axl. His opinion is he says his D-bags believe Axl Rose is Jesus Christ, and the fans wear bandanas just like their Christ does.
Well, that does to make he says douchebags as a whole. Whoever listens to these people.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a whole, like that's pretty pretentious.
It's still ridiculous. Number 14, Journey.
Fuck off, dude. Journey's awesome.
What?
Journey's awesome.
What's wrong with Journey?
It says Journey, being a band for douchebags, was never their intention. No, this was a classic 70s band that had a lot of good tunes that rallied the
70s and 80s.
classic radio dial will never play. So many hits, even their new lead singer, they flourish on their own. Then the finale of The Sopranos happened.
Oh, really? Oh, because they play
Don't Stop Believing.
Dude, blame Sopranos. That ending to The Sopranos was dog shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. It's not the fact that they played that for The Sopranos is the reason why they suck. That's a terrible reason.
Yeah. It says, and he also goes, now Don't Stop Believing was a good song. Now it's the anthem for a state of douchebags that will stop at nothing when they hear just a small town girl over the speakers.
It's kind of like Bohemian Rhapsody. It's really hard not to sing along.
Absolutely, it's not. Next up, number 13, Blink 182.
Oh, for fuck's sake. We're a punk band. What's so bad? What is so douchebag about a punk band?
All right, I'm going to read into this. When someone over the age of 16 says they're a fan of a band, Blink 182, they are telling you they are a douchebag. Technically categorized as pop punk, like bands like Green Day, they're nothing alike. Just because you cast an adult film star in a video does not make you cool. Their lyrics are so immature and ridiculous, only a person with the mental capacity of a fifth grader can enjoy their music.
Hey, what's up, Austin?
Yeah. God, it sounds so fucking pretentious.
Oh, yeah, Christy. Okay, Christy wants to know who wrote this list because, she loves these bands. And so do I. And, what was his name again?
David Grant from Entertainment. David Grant.
David Grant?
Yep, David Grant.
Yeah, misgranted.
God.
Next one, number 12, Creed.
Fuck out of here.
What? Okay. What is? I'm personally not like
the biggest fan of them.
I'm not. But what is so wrong? What is so bad about them?
Okay, so where to start? I think the overuse of leather pants is a good place. Not only is this band terrible to look at, but their fans are just as bad. Creed is a band made for douchebags that want to believe they are listening to a good band, but aren't. The lead singer, Scott Stapp, acts if he's Jesus Christ in his video. Specifically, the video for Higher, where he actually floats.
Wow, this is extremely opinionated. There's no legitimate facts. Like with Adam Sandler and Happy Madison, if you go to my Facebook, I even said this for years. Reason why Adam Sandler does these films is to go on fucking vacation. And guess what? He went out and admitted it while I said that years ago. Why? Because I had the facts. There's a difference.
There isn't. There is no facts in this. This is all opinionated.
Yeah, Christine, I agree. She goes, the guy made this the guy made my list as number one douche dumbass.
Yeah, he's fine. This guy doesn't have any sort of.
He writes for entertainment.
Some Mario fan's pretty funny. He goes, I can tell this guy must be agnostic because he mentions Jesus Christ a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I have no idea what agnostic has anything to do with this.
Well, he's talking about as him as a person. Oh, Metallica made it. Hey, guys, what did I miss? We're going over that list you were talking about the douchebags. Speaking of douchebags, go ahead, Lucas.
Number 11, The Offspring. Fuck you, Romy. Anyway, but yeah, number 11 is The Offspring.
Fucking, because they're not as hardcore as they used to be, but still, fucking really?
Yeah, right? What is so wrong?
Okay, he goes, is there such thing as surf douchebag rock? Because I believe that The Offspring is much more surf douchebag rock than pop punk rock as they've been labeled. When I was younger, they went to one of their concerts and it was a good time. Recently, listened to their music, and although I was okay with some of their tunes, although I definitely didn't have the same feeling. There was a little nostalgia you would hope from a band you used to enjoy. The humor is dated and their music blends together. Douchebags with gray in their hair that still dig this band have issues. It's time to put down the surfboard and step into real life. I know, man, it's hard, but you've got to, man. The recent legalization of marijuana in California could produce a double album for the band just to please their older douchebag following.
I got 2 words for Offspring. Crazy Taxi.
Aha! That's good.
Oh my god. All right, what's next on this shit list?
Number 10, Avenged Sevenfold. I'm just like, fucking really, dude. I really like this band. I really.
What is the reasoning behind this then? Because that's stupid.
All right,
What-
for a band. All right. What you were gonna say, Shane?
I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say.
Oh, no worries. All right, so for a band that wants to be a heavy metal band, it's not good when you are known as an emo fan to a group of douchebags who can relate to you as their sensitive side. The problem is that their fans are obviously trying to find something new when this band is anything but new, but they are douchebags of rock. A wannabe Metallica that sounds anything like this band.
I'm also very sensitive and bad. I'm a submissive.
Fucking really, Jerome? It's all about being a dominant, man. You can't be wrong with being a dominant. But
Yeah,
anyway,
in your ass.
no. Shut up. Anyway, next up, I was going to continue on, but it goes, the biggest issue with the band and their douchebag fans is they all swear this is a hardcore band, when in reality they are closer to Poison than they are Five Finger Death Punch. There is nothing worse than the band that tries to be something they are not. I mean, the singer even tries to sound like James Hetfield from Metallica and fails. The good news is that
speaking of James Hetfield.
The good news is that their fans, D-bags, may I remind you, don't care. They are used to failure.
Oh my god.
It's stupid. Number 9, are you fucking kidding me? Linkin Park.
I could partly see that. I'm not a fan of Linkin Park anymore.
Dude, I love
I
Linkin
haven't been a fan in a very long time, but I wouldn't necessarily say anybody who listens to him is a douchebag.
Oh, exactly.
I wouldn't. And the only time I ever would is they act like, that they're the best, and that every other, any other band or any music out there is nothing but shit. And then I'd call them a douchebag. But
are they going to compare them to Transformers because they always do the main songs for them?
Well, no. Here he goes. Here's what they guys say. Rap rock fans swear by this album, despite only 1.5 good albums. And yes, that's the problem here. Linkin Park definitely broke pop ground with their industrial rap rock and ability to break it down into the ballad in the end. I don't debate this. So hands down, you can call me a douchebag for liking the first album. It's awesome. But the subsequent releases have been anything but, at least for me. I guess that makes me partial douchebag. More on later, I promise.
What a hypocrite.
The biggest issue with this band and their douchebag following is their insistence on how Linkin Park changed the landscape of music. This is simply not true. Maybe for a couple of years, but their influence and success faded quickly. Remember when the lead singer decided to front a Scott Weiland-less Stone Temple Pilots? Yes, that happened, people.
Wow, this guy, he even admits that he
Somewhat of a douchebag.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So listening to the first album makes you a douchebag, or liking it? That was when their first album was when of course when they first debuted. They were actually good back then. So
oh my God, Super Mario fan said this, and he's right. This guy's complaining about swearing, yet he's constantly using the word douchebag.
Well, he calls it D-bag. That's how he says it.
Oh, please. Who is he, Peter Vo, trying to censor himself?
Peter Vo, oh my God. Anyway,
final answer.
Next up, number 8, Bon Jovi.
Oh my God.
What the shit, dude?
All right. Oh, Jersey, you are full of douchebags. Bon Jovi, and most importantly, John Bon Jovi, started off as a hair band that knew showing off their beautiful hair and asses was the best assets to go along with their pop rock. Stonewashed jeans and jean jackets manufacturers should pay a royalty to John. They needed their fourth album, New Jersey, and all hell breaks loose. The problem is that the band grew musically and consciously. However, their fan base only grew.
Christine is losing her mind, and I don't blame her. She's like, what? She loves Bon Jovi. She loves 80 rock music. She loves rock.
So what? Again, all this opinionated, egotistical bullshit, man.
I know why he hates these bands. You know what all these bands have in common? They all get laid, unlike him.
There you go.
Anyway, well, his today Bon Jovi still plays well as an act for a voice for the small guy. Most of their fans are douchebags that think the song "Lay on a Prayer" was made specifically for them, and that they have the right to always sing the song at the top of their lungs whenever played. You are not Tommy, and you did not work on the docks. You're just a douchebag, son.
Christine goes, "Oh my god, I want to kick this guy's ass right now." It's on, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
Next up, number 7. Are you fucking really?
Oh, wait till the later. Oh, dude, there's a couple names on here. I was losing my mind.
AC/DC.
Oh my god.
One of the biggest rock bands in history.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
He says this. This Aussie band is loved by douchebags across the world. Now, a little bit of history. This band has switched lead singers twice. First, they went from Bon Scott to Brian Johnson, and recently they hired Axl Rose to front their band. Did you know that every song in ACD catalog has the word rock in it? Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating slightly, but it's not surprising there. Oh my god, this guy is it's not surprising their fans will answer "rocking dude" when you ask them about their plans for the day or an evening of their lives. What does a typical AC/DC douchebag look like? They look a lot like the members of the band. Lots of receding hair that isn't cut in the back, paper boy hats, and constant headbanging stance. It's impossible to even have a conversation with these D-bag fanboys without being interrupted by someone shouting, "For those about to rock, we salute you." They are hardcore and obnoxious to the core.
They're not obnoxious. They're hardcore because they love rock. That's why he says, "We salute you."
Yeah, exactly.
They're celebrating rock and roll, you dumb shit. Fucking hell. And yeah, that's make fun of someone's receding hairline because it's not by choice. Fuckface.
Goldie's
Get outta
downstairs,
here.
Aliyah, unfortunately. Goldie really doesn't do much. She really can't go up. Like, she only goes upstairs very rarely now. Because she's really tired. She can't go upstairs easily as they are. She does usually.
Austin goes, the writer probably likes Bieber.
Number 6.
At this point, I'd probably would believe it.
Disturbed.
Okay. This is where the gloves come off. I told you there was 2 names on here where I'm just like, And he has Disturbed on here. Yeah, Disturbed. The same group that did one of the greatest covers in music history. The Sound of Silence.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard of that cover. It's way better than the original.
I can definitely agree with that.
Dude, I listened to these guys back when I was in middle school.
Yeah,
like
same.
you got Asylum, you got Believe, you got 10,000 Fists. Yeah, Gary's right now.
Indestructible.
I'm just indestructible. Yeah, fucking hell, man.
Inside the Fire.
Or
Down with the Sickness.
That was the original ones. You got Asylum, you got Warrior. You got so many good songs, dude. Yeah, fuck this guy. This guy is bullshit.
All right, so here's his explanation, quote.
Exploit, yeah. Someone needs to exploit his ass.
Once I was in a Tampa Bay, and yes, I was at a Gggmanlives club because Tampa. Anyway, the girl on stage danced the song "Down with the Sickness" by Disturbed. It was so disgusting, pun intended, and to this day, I'm still troubled by that scene. Not sure what it has to do with the current topic, but I thought it was important to share.
Lucas, I forgot. They also did another great cover. Gary and I disagree on this one. I think Disturbed did it better. It was Land of Confusion.
I have not heard of that. I have not heard of it.
And if you ever seen the music video, the artwork and it was done by the same guy who did Tom McFarlane, who did Spawn.
Really? Wow.
And it actually makes sense. Wait, Jerome, do you look like the lead singer of Disturbed?
Well, there's the lead singer of Disturbed.
Yeah. Wait, isn't he Jewish? I heard he was Jewish.
I thought he was, but I'm not sure. But he goes on to say, I don't want to say Disturbed fans are a special group, but there is a lot of rage and hate and douchebaggery that goes along with this. Fans, aka douchebags. He goes, fans, aka douchebags, insist this is one of the best modern bands in the metal scene today. Fact, this is not the case. The band is closer to the bottom than the top. Regardless, the girls love to strip to the stir, and the guys love to beat the hell out of people whenever they hear a song.
Yeah, I want to beat the hell out of
venue.
No. Okay, not Austin. Metallica Maniac. This is probably the funniest quote of the night so far. Howie Mandel is the singer. Is he carrying?
Oh my god!
Is he carrying a briefcase with a number on it?
Okay, that's pretty brilliant. Not gonna lie. All right, next up, number 5, Nickelback.
Okay, that's
I
a
don't like
band where
Yeah, I don't like Nickelback, but I wouldn't necessarily say anyone who likes them is a douchebag.
He goes, all you need to know about Nickelback and their douchebag fans is in the song Rockstar. The song is supposed to be a cliche of what it is to be a rock star, but then this band has actually taken the rockstar path, so now I don't know if they are being ironic or just confused as hell. Chad Kroeger and Avril Lavigne are a thing, or were a thing or something. It doesn't matter, and the only reason I know is because their douchebag fans talk about this has any influence on their music. It does, and it makes it worse. Poor Canada. I know you're better than this, but somehow this is what broke for the States and created a legion of phony fans and insists Nickelback is a groundbreaking band. Yes, they are a band, but I will not refute that.
Here's the thing with Nickelback, it does have its share of people who don't like them.
Look at this meme. I love that. Thank you, Pepsi Man, for reminding me of that.
I remember, was it Sal the Stockbroker? He did a song. Sal the Stockbroker, Howard Stern did a song based off, you know that song Photograph by Nickelback? He goes,
yeah.
Look at this photograph. It's a picture of my wife's fat ass. and he goes, we used to love to hug and kiss, but now she turned a hippopotamus.
Oh my god.
Oh, Sal the Stockbroker and Richard Christie are two of the funniest motherfuckers ever, man. From the Howard Stern show.
Oh, they are pretty funny. But yeah, I was just going to say that Photograph song spawned a lot of memes. I thought it was pretty funny. So yeah.
Oh, man.
Let's continue on, shall we? Only got 4 left. So number 4, Megadeth.
Oh,
fuck off.
Come on now.
Wait till you get to number 3. That's probably the biggest sin of them all. And that's where I stopped looking at the list.
I just saw it, but I'm gonna read through this real quick and then get into rage. All right, go.
Chris Stevens, I'm not a fan of them, but I do like the song "Sex" by them.
So yeah, though, who you make the album Peace Sells, but who's buying? Turn religious, then political, then turn back to angry. More importantly, how can you be a fan of this band? Easy to answer that. Douchebag alert. Founder and lead singer David Mustaine was the guy who got kicked out of Megadeth, so he's a rebel, right? Question. Guess what's worse than douchebag fans? Answer, rebel douchebag fans. FY, picking the losing team does not make you a rebel. Fans of Megadeth are a jealous bunch that tries to convince themselves that their band is better than the juggernaut known as Metallica, insistent that their band never sold out is such an insane take that is constant with the group. Is no one hears a band, can they sell out? A deep thought that the D-bag Megadeth fan base would never understand. Seriously, if you spot someone wearing a Megadeth t-shirt, turn around and go the other way. Number 3, Jerome, Shane, we're going to unleash hell in this one. Number 3, Metallica.
Yeah.
Come on.
This is where I literally said, I even told Metallica Maniac, fuck this list. This list is pathetic. This guy is pathetic. He's only doing this because he's an attention whore scumbag, and I don't like him.
Fuck this motherfucker.
You're a big cocksucker. I can relate.
Fuck you. I'm not a cocksucker. I've never sucked a cock before. But anyway, along with...
Wait, what's wrong with chicken? Chicken's delicious.
Chicken's good, man.
I don't suck on, like... Never mind.
I get to suck on the juices.
Oh, shit.
Damn it, Jane! You're gonna fucking get me killed!
No, we gotta get him to shit his pants again.
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
It happened out of nowhere.
Anyway, a lot...
Like
I gotta hear this bullshit. So, along the way, a lot of fans have exited the Metallica douchebag bandwagon, but there's still an army that says Saint Anger is a good album. Even either this group is plain too loyal or they have been brainwashed by Lars. In fact, I believe Metallica tested their loyalty brainwashing tested their loyalty brainwashing by releasing the album Lulu, leading to the fans insisting the concept album with Lou Reed was a good idea. Fact, the album was the worst idea of all time. What a mess, and the fans that stuck with them are the worst. Now there is a new album and the army is ready to let everyone know their band is back. The Douchebags will insist the new album is as good as their early work, but that's impossible. It's just doesn't work that way, guys. Hey, at least you're not a Megadeth fan. Oh wait, you're like both fans. Biggest douchebags ever.
Oh, really? Biggest douchebags ever yet. They're number 4 and 3. And yeah, they made Master of Puppets and Ride the Lightning, the black cover, 1. Yeah. Moving on.
Number 2, Motley Crue.
Oh my god.
It's so stupid. I didn't even see number 1, but goes. Motley Crue started off as more of a New York Dolls punk act. Went dark, satanic, and heavy. Then it went eventually really glammed it up. Once they made the song Girls, 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 there was no holding back on their douchebag fan base. This became their anthem. After all, what douchebag doesn't love a strip club? The Crue made music for dirtbags, so douchebag isn't much of a stretch. Influenced by Kiss douchebags, Motley Crue douchebags always let you know who they are, and they are the ones wearing jean jacket with the Girls, Girls album cover patch on the back. Even the members of the band are somewhat douchebags, either full of themselves or unable to keep it together over any length of time. Any band that gives themselves the nickname Saints of Los Angeles deserves to have a large fan base, but mostly douchebags.
You know, it's funny because, you know, if Lucas had a song by Motley Crue, it would be called Boys, Boys, Boys.
No, it would definitely not be Boys, Boys, Boys. That's bullshit. I definitely know that's a fact for bullshit. So
she emails. She's a hot big boob babe packing some bung.
That's your anthem, Jerome. That's Jerome's anthem. She mails because Bailey J's his favorite porn actress ever.
She's already married, so I can't do nothing.
No.
And I'm already with my beauty.
Number 1. This is the biggest one. Number 1, Kid Rock.
Okay, it depends. Like, he comes just the way he just looks pretty like ungroomed. He doesn't give a shit.
He looks like a rebel.
Well, I mean,
oh, dude, Kid Rock is awesome.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with him himself. I'm just saying the way he looks could be interpreted as a douchebag, but as he is for I don't know.
My mom loves Kid Rock.
I don't really listen to him enough, so I don't really know.
All right, so love him or hate him, this is about the fans he attracts, and no person attracts more douchebags than Kid Rock.
Oh, so the motherfucker's calling my mom a Kid Rock, calling my mom a douchebag, huh? Is that how it is?
Yeah. He is a self-proclaimed bull, guys, so there's that. Maybe it's the hat, the cigar, or the swagger, starting with rap metal, then turning to rock, and then country. Kid Rock could walk on stage and use the toilet, and his fans would cheer. In fact, I bet if he didn't the fans would start singing his songs and not even care if he was on stage. They would either get drunk and beat the hell out of each other. Kid Rock is the leader of douchebags. Each year, Kid Rock hosts a cruise. Can you imagine? A boat full of Kid Rock douchebag fans with nowhere to go. Everywhere turn, there's another douchebag. They would be unavoidable. You want a determinant to murder? Forget prison. Sentence someone to 10 days on that boat, surrounded by douchebags and Kid Rock. I think you just saw their violent crime epidemic.
You know what? Someone should put David Grant on a boat, send it to high seas where there's no land, and then launch a flaming arrow at the boat.
It's almost like a Viking burial in a sense.
Exactly.
How's that for metal?
I have a couple of topics, but I'm going to save them for later. I'm going to let you guys talk for a bit. I'm going to be right back. I got to use the bathroom and go get my dessert. So I will be back.
Phil, Double Nine said if Nirvana was on his list, I would have beaten the fuck out of him.
Yeah, that's understandable. That is quite understandable. So
that's awesome, Gary. That's great. Okay.
What did Gary say?
He says, "Well, boys, I officially signed up for." Okay. I don't know if you want. I didn't know if you want me to give out the info out loud, but I was just
okay. I gotcha. I see what you're saying. All right. Do you want me to go, or do you want?
If you want me to go, I'll just tell you the lists that I got from Watch-Mojo, and these are the 3 lists. Ready?
Okay.
The 10 most frustrating video game levels.
Okay.
The worst LGN games.
LGN.
LGN, laughing, joking, numbness. They gave EGN. Or the 10 most difficult NES games. Those are the 3 lists I got from Watch-Mojo.
Let's go with the first one. I want to know about difficult levels.
Okay. The 10 most frustrating video game levels. Here are the honorable mentions. and with their list, I can agree with a good amount of them, except their number one. But we'll get to that. Here was what their honorable mentions were. Velvet Hammer from MechWarrior 2.
I never played MechWarrior, so I don't know.
Yeah. Cortana, Halo 3.
Oh God, yeah, that's understandable. That was pretty difficult.
Operation Mystic Tiger, Rainbow Six.
The only Rainbow Six game I've played is Siege, so that doesn't count.
And the final level of Double Dragon. Yeah, that can be pretty punishing.
Okay, so wait, is that the list?
No, that's this honorable mentions.
Oh, okay, these are honorable mentions. Okay, I see.
You know, they
okay,
released them.
I was about to say, I was like, holy shit, what?
No. Okay. Number 10, the waterfall level in Contra.
Oh God.
We have to scroll the screen up. I can understand that. That can be, especially with co-op. Because you scroll the screen up and you kill your partner. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Back when co-op games really were something to be desired.
And they say Mario games. No. Mario Kart 64 or Sorry or Uno breaks friendships. No, co-op games and Contra. When you scroll the screen, that ruins friendships. Okay, number 9. I have this game, and this is true. Animal Antics, Donkey Kong Country 2 for the Super Nintendo. If you don't know what the level is, there's 5 sections. In each section, you are a different animal. You're ran by the rhino, and then you're Ungard, the swordfish, and then you're Squawks. He's the parrot. He has the worst. He's got the most difficult section because you're flying in between these like razor sharp vines, you know, that have like spikes on them, and you have wind currents blowing you left and right, and you got to fly carefully in between shit without getting hit. And if you die, you start from the very beginning.
Ah, fuck.
Of the first section, not the section with the animal, but the first section of the game. So.
Oh God.
Yep. Okay. Number 8, I agree 100%. And I wish Lucas was here, son of a bitch. Level stage 6-2 in Ninja Gaiden. 6-2 is so bad because of the hell platforming, because of the enemies that keep respawning, and in this one particular area we have the Hammer Brother, that's what they call him, and if you don't have a weapon, the only way you can get past him is to do a exploit where he glitches off the screen and he doesn't respawn.
Oh man.
Yeah, 6-2 is a fucking nightmare. Number 7, Dr. Wily's Castle and Mega Man 9.
Mega Man 9? Oh.
Mega Man 9.
Okay.
That was like released not too long ago, like in this current millennium. It was like a throwback to the classics. And I've seen it, and it's fucking hard. It's really hard.
It's definitely very difficult. Like Mega Man's already a pretty difficult game in general.
Oh, it is, but, especially the first game. Number 6, Aztec, GoldenEye 007.
Oh shit.
Yeah, especially when you have Metal Mouth coming after you, and he fucking just kicks the shit out of you. And it's pretty punishing. Number 5, I cannot believe this is not higher. I think this should be number 1.
Mm-hmm.
My nephew the other day, he almost beat it in front of me. He has yet to beat it. The perfect run in Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Oh my God.
It is the last star in the game. There's, I think, 6 levels or 6 sections. Okay? You get hit one time or fuck up one time, you start from the very beginning of this of the perfect run, and there's like 6 sections.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. It
is. And my nephew got almost to the very end. He got hit by a fucking Hammer Brother at the end. He was so pissed. Yeah, this should be number 1. All right, number 4. Through the Fire and Flame song, Guitar Hero 3.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, the Dragon Force song. Let me take a drink. I believe Watch-Mojo did another top 10 frustrating levels, but I didn't see that video. Number 3, I agree 100%.
Oh yeah.
The Water Temple and Ocarina of Time.
Oh, fuck that.
because it's, I know the DS version, it's way more understandable because you can tell which sections are which with the lighting and symbols and so forth. Here you hit so many switches, it's like a fucking elaborate maze, man.
It is, and it's such a pain in the ass. It's such a pain.
Number 2, the dam level in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES.
Oh.
This is where you have to defuse 8 bombs while swimming through electric seaweed and all that shit within 2 minutes.
Yeah, fuck that shit too.
What do you guys talk about?
This is from Watch-Mojo. This is the 10 most frustrating video game levels of all time.
Whoa.
I'm at number 1. What do you think number 1 is?
Turbo Tunnel for Battletoads.
Holy fucking shit, you're right.
I was actually about to say the same exact thing, actually.
How is this the hardest?
I've done it. The perfect run is harder.
I beat it on camera my first fucking time. You thought that was hard? Try level 9. The Terra Tubes, or what was it? The Klinger Winger. Many people can't even beat that level. Okay, okay, this one I cannot believe is not on this list, or even the honorable mentions. Level 6 in Ghosts and Goblins for the NES, the castle level.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
2 hits and you're dead. No checkpoints.
What a bitch.
Oh, by the way, Lucas, number 8 was stage 6-2 in Ninja Gaiden.
Don't fucking remind me of that level.
Oh, how many times did you die in that section when you get hit, bounce back, and you fucking fall in a pit?
Oh,
Plenty.
So that's that list. The other one was,
I'm honestly surprised. What's that?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm honestly surprised that not even in like top 10 or the I should say in the very top part of the list, Blighttown wasn't mentioned from Dark Souls.
No. That was in the another top 10 most frustrating. Because Watch-Mojo did another. Okay, sometimes they revisit and they do a different.
What?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, it sounded like it's breaking up a bit. I'm not sure if that's me.
It could. Well, Lucas, how do I sound?
Good.
Oh, maybe it could be.
You sound fine.
Okay. And the another top
I think it
10,
might be me.
Okay. Why is it doing to you again? Shane?
Yeah. Yep, it's me.
Fuck. Is
It's me.
Is your internet gonna shit on you?
Probably.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll keep on talking. And well, Watch-Mojo, they did another list of, it's called another top 10 most frustrating video game levels. Blighttown from Dark Souls was on that top 10 list.
Shane, did you get that?
I think we fucking lost him.
Damn it.
Yeah, sometimes his internet can be a massive motherfucker. So, what else was on there? Something from Sonic. I think Eggman, some Eggman level was on there. Death Mountain from Zelda 2, that was on there. But I cannot believe that. Yeah, if you ask me what is the hardest, the perfect run in Super Mario Galaxy 2. That
motherfucking shit is hard.
Dude,
I tried it once, dude.
My nephew almost beat it the other day when he was here for the weekend. He almost beat it.
Damn.
And there's 5 or 6 fucking levels, and if you get hit one fucking time, you start the whole goddamn thing over.
But it's a bunch of bullshit.
It is. So yeah, that's that list. Shane, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. It's now finally coming in right.
Oh fuck.
So
I will say Blighttown was on there, another top 10 frustrating levels.
Okay.
It was on that list. I have to go back and look at that. So, what? Yeah, Battletoads. Did you say the Turbo Tunnel? Dude, I beat it on my first fucking try. You want to talk about the hardest level? Or no, do the rat race.
Oh, God.
Levels 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, they make the turbo tunnel look like Dora the Explorer.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I do have the hardest NES games and the worst LGN games, unless you want to go ahead and channel Mac.
Yeah, I've got quite a bit, so let me go ahead and get through all of them.
Yeah, I need to take a rest from that frustrating shit.
So what'd you talk about when I was gone?
Just that.
Just that.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't miss much. Just good.
Okay, so, hold on. All right, so recently there was a interesting little phishing scam that's been going on, and it's been all across the news. I'm certain you guys have heard of it, but I'm doing this for emphasis' sake so that no one gets fucked over. It's for those who aren't very technically savvy, it's pretty easy to fall for. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now the general rule of thumb when it comes to anything out on the internet, especially when it comes to your email. If it's coming from somebody that you may know that seems like it, always take that with a grain of salt, especially if it comes with an attachment. And if the attachment seems fishy, don't ever click it.
Lucas. Turn that shit down, boy. God damn.
All right.
Yeah, you know what? I just got one from a relative of mine. I didn't open up the document.
Yeah, exactly.
I never do.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you know for a fact that someone is going to be sending you an attachment, never open it up anyways. Anyways, as it's read here, thanks to Mental Floss. I love this fucking site, by the way.
That's a clever name.
Yeah, and they have like their own magazine and stuff like that. It's pretty neat. If you find an unexpected Google Doc invitation in your inbox, don't click it. It may look legitimate, but it is in fact a scarily convincing phishing scheme. While the invitations may come from people you know, you'll notice that they're addressed to a huge string of H's at mailinator.com with your email BCC'd. If you click on it, but please don't, it directs you to an actual Google domain that asks if you want to grant access to an app misleadingly called Google Documents. Granting the sneaky app access to your Gmail will let it peek into your account and start sending off invites on your behalf to everyone in your contacts list. Motherboard reports that it's still a mystery who's behind this clever phishing scheme. If you can, avoid clicking on Google Drive invitations for the time being, and forward all suspicious emails to cooperq@eff.org. Just remember that one. Just in case you do happen to get something like this. I haven't gotten one of these myself, but
me either. FAU reminded me about it, so that's how I know.
Yeah. Whether or not you received various Google Doc invite, you should take a moment to see what apps have accessed your Gmail account. Immediately revoke access to any that seem fishy or unnecessary. There's a link for this. I may post it out on the network if anyone's out there they want to look at it, or you can come to me. I'll get you squared away. This is basically what I do. This is basically going to be my career, by the way, is fixing shit. So you can ask Romy too. I've helped. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
This isn't the first time Gmail users had to be suspicious of their own contacts list. Earlier this year, a similar phishing scheme made the rounds by sending out phony attachments from your friends' accounts. To protect yourself from these types of attacks in the future, check out our handy guide to identity theft and fraud. I may go over that another time because that's very important too. So yeah, guys, just practice safe browsing, practice safe emailing. It's all, to me, it's common sense, but for some people, it's really not, and it takes a little time. Just try to keep an eye out, and remember, if it looks suspicious, don't fucking click it. All right, so now we'll go into something a little bit more, lighthearted and interesting.
You can almost compare that segment to banging.
Yeah,
what?
Exactly. Gotta know that they're clean, man. Okay, so as I mentioned before earlier, the Video Game Hall of Fame actually was recently updated.
Oh, I want to hear this.
They got 3 new games on the list.
Okay.
The The World Video Games Hall of Fame's class of 2017 has been officially decided, with 4 more games joining the lineup that originally established in 2015. The latest inductees include Donkey Kong from 1981.
I can agree with that.
Halo Combat Evolved from 2001.
The Xbox.
Yeah.
I'll keep that on hold. Go ahead.
Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green from 1996.
Nice.
And Street Fighter 2, The World Warrior from 1991.
Okay, the first one and the fourth one, I will agree. The other two, no.
Pokemon was huge though. It's like a humongous game.
That's humongous.
In the industry.
But it wasn't. I'm sorry.
In a sense, it really was. It actually revolutionized how portable gaming was played.
Is Super Mario 64 on there, or Grand Theft Auto 3, or Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, or Super Metroid on there?
I have to look at the entire Video Game Hall of Fame's website for that.
Right.
Okay, I can talk about a few of them that's been on here. They have Doom.
Oh yeah, like I said, Doom, Super Mario Bros, and Tetris. I said were the first 3 that should be on there, and they were.
Yep. Grand Theft Auto 3.
Okay, that is on
Zelda.
there. Okay. Well, the first Legend of Zelda, I can agree with that too.
Yeah. The Oregon Trail.
I can agree.
Pac-Man, Pong, The Sims, Sonic the Hedgehog, Space Invaders, Super Mario Brothers, Tetris, World of Warcraft, and of course the ones I mentioned now. So.
Okay. I'm surprised Mortal Kombat isn't on there.
I'm a little surprised too.
Like I said, where the fuck is
what's that?
Where the fuck is Super Metroid?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Half-Life.
Also, Halo Combat Evolved. No, I would put Half-Life 2 above that any day of the week.
Half-Life 2, I will agree with you, man. Half-Life 2 is one of the...
Understandable. I'm not too crazy about Half-Life 2. But I share a very unpopular opinion with that one.
Aww.
But here's the ones that didn't make the cut this year. Final Fantasy VII. Solitaire.
Solitaire.
Mortal Kombat, as mentioned.
Wow. Shit.
Myst from 1993.
Oh yeah, the point and click adventure game. I remember that.
The original Portal from 2007.
I will agree.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not on there. And Resident Evil, the very original one from 1990.
Where is Resident Evil 4?
Yeah, that should be on there too.
Yet they picked Pokemon and Halo over these games. I'm sorry.
I can understand the Pokemon aspect. I can understand that, and it's not just me being biased because I grew up with it. I understand why. Halo, though, don't necessarily see it, but it is what it is. So.
No, Austin, I disagree. Resident Evil 4 should be higher than 2 because 2, yeah, sure, it was a great game, but nothing like it was. Because if it wasn't for Resident Evil 4, many games now these days wouldn't exist.
Yeah, Dead Space.
Grand Theft Auto, Uncharted, Batman Arkham games.
Yeah.
So many of them.
Yeah, exactly. There was a lot of elements in 4 that really changed up the way that third-person shooter games.
Third-person perspective, especially over the Guitar Hero. I agree with that.
Yeah, Guitar Hero should be on that as well too, because that changed how rhythm games were played as well.
Mm-hmm. Resident Evil 5, no. Fun game, but no.
Yeah, 5 was super fun when it comes to co-op, but that's it. There's nothing else to it.
Well, there's a lot to it, but it's nothing like it was with 4. That's the thing I'm trying to say.
Well, yeah, no, I was just saying, because everything that we covered is basically in 4. So, but, yeah, so there's your updated list of things. Let me see. I think I got a few more here. Nope, we're saving that for later. Oh, yes. This really got my interest here because... for one, if there's one thing that most people don't know about me, is that I actually really do love architecture. And I am a huge fan of how cities are built, especially when it comes to futuristic-looking stuff. That shit gives me a hard on.
Oh,
Dude,
you
it
must.
does
You
look
must.
pretty awesome.
I'll say you must love Dubai.
Yeah, exactly. I love the way that city is built. It looks fucking amazing. So, but recently, a student actually designed a skyscraper that 3D prints custom apartments. Believe it or not.
Wow.
Say that
Yes.
again. Okay, a skyscraper that has 3D custom apartments.
Yeah, the student from Malaysia designed a skyscraper that 3D prints custom apartments.
How tall is this skyscraper?
Well, let's take a look here. So, a Malaysian graduate student has come up with a building frame that dispenses new apartments much like a vending machine does for candy bars. Instead of buying a pre-existing apartment in a skyscraper, imagine designing one yourself and the building producing it out of thin air. The pod vending machine is essentially a skyscraper frame with a giant 3D printer at the top. You design an apartment or pod based on a series of sub-pod designs, essentially cobbling together your own place room by room. The building would start off relatively small, but get taller as needed. So basically, there isn't an actual height for this thing. It just goes on, and I can imagine it goes to a point. It's because you can't make it too tall now. When a new apartment is built, a series of cranes plug it into a slot in the building's frame. Hasif Rafi, I think, is a student in the Manchester School of Architecture, designed the building to help combat waste in the construction industry. There's still a lot of few unanswered questions about it, but the idea behind this is actually really, really cool. I like that. Like a 3D print, like you can make your own fucking place. And like you don't have to. I mean, yeah, you have to choose from a few predetermined selections, but you essentially make your own place, dude. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And especially if it combats waste as well too, I'm all for it. I am all for it. So, yep, just a little lesser known fact about me. I fucking love architecture. So, would I make it as a career? Probably not, but.
I was gonna say, if you love architecture, you should see how they developed the Burj Khalifa.
Oh, I know, it's crazy.
It's it's a half a mile high.
Yeah, I know. What's really crazy too is in Dubai they have this. Well, they're planning to make a completely indoor mall that is almost like a small town, and it's like they have streets that are AC'd and everything. It's crazy.
Oh,
crazy.
that's like, oh my god, that reminds me of the movie WALL-E.
Yeah.
Except it ain't a bunch of fucking fat people on these movable control.
Yeah, right. So,
oh my god.
Okay, so on to our next thing. Overwatch just had a leak recently. It teases a new mode, game map, and gear just in time for its 1-year anniversary. So, as a lot of you know, I do love Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great game. It's gotten better as time has gone on.
Shade, what's that? About Overwatch, Uncharted 4 should have won. Okay, as you were.
Shane, I was gonna say, Shane, before I interrupt you, Shane. Do you see Arby's did a post where they had the one girl from Overwatch holding
Tifa.
us? Yeah, Tiva.
Diva.
I thought you would like that. I saw you saw that.
Yeah, I saw that. I've seen a lot of their stuff that they've done, and they really impressed me because they did a JoJo one, and that came from Part 7 of all things. That's not even here in the States, dude.
Yeah, Arby's campaign is really good. Social media campaigns.
Oh my god, they're great.
How funny. Okay, it's a chick from Overwatch at an Arby's place, and you know what their slogan is? We have the meats. It's like, yes, you do, in those SFM animated porns.
Yeah, Widowmaker with the freaking foot-long fucking dick.
I can see where the horseradish came from. As you were saying,
God damn it, Jerome.
So anyways, so Overwatch Uprising just ended, but an even bigger event could be coming in the weeks ahead. Intrepid archive dissectors on Reddit have looked through new content added to the game and discovered voice files that reference a new type of game type. and at least one additional map, among other fun things. The voice files posted by Reddit users Dead Girl Dreaming all seem to refer to a new objective-based competitive mode. Heroes talk about escorting, attacking, and defending, and destroying an objective. Payloads and capture zones can't be destroyed, so they must be talking about something else. The most potentially informative part that talk about this destruction is objectives dead, what's next? McCree asks in one of his lines. He's one of my favorite characters, by the way, if not my favorite. This means that the new game mode must include multiple objectives because, duh, the match would just end if there was only one destroy/protect. Overwatch kind of has multi-objective setups, hybrid maps like King's Row that begin with assault, then move into escort. But it sounds like this one might just be this one might put more about moving from one objective to the next. A new game mode will require a new map or revamped old ones, which goes along with the map references spotted by Reddit users Failcraft. You can check the post for the full rundown, but basically each map has specific keys in the game's backend, and some new ones have emerged. There are also mentions of new loot. Fuck those boxes, by the way, those loot crates. I never get what I want. I'm salty about that. I'm sorry.
I know. Is it a RNG random number generator?
Basically, they
Oh!
yeah, it sucks. Luckily, though, that there's basically almost no end to leveling. So each time you level up, you get a new loot crate. So you can just keep playing the game until you just keep getting stuff that you want. And eventually you can also get credits out of them too, which allow you to buy stuff that you actually want instead of having to try to pray to RNGs. So, let's see. We'll see how it all comes together this week's ahead. Whatever form all this new stuff takes, it's going to be a good time to play Overwatch. Also, by the way, the Overwatch 1-year anniversary is May 24th. By the way,
Oh, wow.
so it'll be the yeah, that was the time it actually came out. So I can't believe it's already been a year. That's crazy.
Wait, okay. Speaking of that, coming up to summer, when is the Steam summer sale begins? When do they
Gabe
usually?
Newell.
That is an incorrect answer, Lucas.
I didn't know what the fuck. I didn't know what the fuck he said.
Gabe Newell, the guy.
Gabe Newell. It's not an answer.
I thought he sounded like. I thought he had like a spasm, like.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Romy?
I believe it happens in June 23rd.
Okay, that's when I'm buying Turok too.
Yeah, that's when my wallet's going to start crying. So.
Next,
Sebastian just sent me something before I get to my next thing. He sent me a picture. It says real life graffiti. It says spend fitties, pet kitties, suck titties. Fucking that's poetry right there.
Wait. Please say that again. I want to hear this again.
Spend fitties, pet kitties, suck titties.
Are you sure that's not about me?
Yeah, right. Do you have fitties? You got tree fitty?
I don't got 350. Well, hold on. Let me turn around. Hold on a second. No Loch Ness monster behind my ass.
Because it was me. All right, so
it was me, Austin.
It was me, Austin, son of a bitch. All right, so,
goddamn Loch Ness monster.
So, one of my last bits of topics here for tonight, besides my last segment for tonight, the Mario 64 record has been broken finally for collecting all the stars.
All 120 of them.
Shane.
Yeah, I said yes.
Oh, you did? My bad.
You cut out so just for a split second.
Yeah, it's all of them, all 120.
Dude, that's awesome.
So, for years, speedrunners have been trying to collect 120 Mario 64 stars in under an hour and 40 minutes. People have come close, but no one is able to break the barrier until now.
Because I remember Darbian and Lack Attack 24, they able to collect the 70 stars and beat the game in under an hour.
Yeah, but it wasn't them that did this.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
A man named Alan Cheese05 Alvarez just earned his place in Super Mario 64 history by collecting all the stars in a record of 1 hour, 39 minutes, and 57 seconds.
Wow, by 3 fucking seconds.
Oh, dude, he must have been clenching his butthole the entire time. To understand why this is... What's that?
Yeah, like Lucas does when he goes to the gym showers.
I don't use the gym showers, you goddamn motherfucker.
There's a good reason. Because you had the best ass in Palm Beach County. Isn't that right, Lucas?
Yeah, with all the tall whip marks on my butt. People ask me if those are tattoos. I was like, no, they just love whipping the shit out of it.
Fuck you, Romy, you goddamn motherfucker.
It's gonna pop like a balloon.
No, it's not.
So to understand why this is such a big deal, we definitely recommend watching Summoning Salt's breakdown of the Mario 64 speedrunning legacy. There's a video for that, and it's actually very fascinating. As Summoning Salt says, Super Mario 64 holds the distinction of having the most completed speedruns in any other game. The 120-star category in particular is one of the most popular speedruns in terms of viewership, with some completed runs having been watched millions of times. Runs are undertaken on the Japanese version of the game, which is slightly faster. Cheese05 reportedly got his first record in 2015, and with his explosive entrance into the scene, anticipation for an eventual sub 1 hour and 40 minutes time started to build up. Cheese continued to tear up the leaderboards by getting the world record time down to 1 hour 40 minutes and 5 seconds about a month ago. And things recently continue to heat up from there. Recently, runners like Punch Kishun shaved the time down even further, and Batora in particular tied for the same time, 1 hour, 40 minutes, and 5 seconds. The record just a couple of days ago. The competition was absolutely fierce. It's pretty amazing, honestly. So Cheese kept going, enabling him to claim the big record last night. It's worth watching the near-perfect platforming display alone. Yeah, you can actually watch it online and everything. What was it? I think he was freaking out, and his grandma was there. And at the end of the run, Cheese05 gets out of his chair, squats, and puts his hands on his face. He leaves the room and comes back with his family in tow. His grandma says, "Oh, you're trembling." She asks him why he's reacting like this. "Because I've been trying to beat this for 7 months," he says. He responds, explaining that he has finally beat a rival with his latest game. He says, "Oh my God," Grandma says. "What are you going to do now?" she asks. "The world can't wait to find out."
Going to Disneyland.
Disney World.
Disney World.
Disney World. I can add that. Good on Cheese, man.
I can just see Lucas going to Disney, jump in the fucking ball pit, like doing a cannonball, and all the balls go flying over the place.
No, that'd be you, Romy. You would
I know.
not
the balls. The kids would go fucking flying. Like if I jump on that blob when you launch them in the water.
Yeah, it was too funny.
Yeah,
seriously, I want Lucas and I to be on fucking Double Dare and just kick the shit out of those little kids.
Oh my God, that'd be awesome.
That would be. I swear to God, that would make the greatest television of all time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Kids getting smacked like 6 feet away, like.
I throw them in the crowd back to the most. It's like, yeah, you don't be nice. I'm gonna be my stepdad by banging her next to you. Oh, okay. And then there's Gary. He's like, Boo Bear. There's Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Hi, Gary. So that's really all the topics I've got out of today. Did I mention about Code Vein already last week?
I think so. I think you did.
Did I say that it came out with a gameplay trailer finally?
Huh.
Jerome, I think that would be you. I think so. I heard something about that. I'm not 100% sure.
I'm not sure about it.
I was gonna.
Well, if I didn't, let me be real quick about this. So, Code Vein, as we mentioned before, I thought was going to be Bloodborne 2, but it turns out it was made by the same people who did God's Eater, which is a really great hunting-esque game that was styled in an anime style, harking back to, it's kind of like an homage to Monster Hunter. So that's why I really like it. and it has a pretty interesting story. But I'm feeling like God's Eater 2 is being rushed. But anyways, the point being is that Code Vein is their newest project, and it looks fucking awesome. The gameplay is what's being called as anime Bloodborne, is what it's being called. And so it does look like it. It's very similar to how Bloodborne is, and I'm excited. It looks great.
Anime Bloodborne, so it's gonna be like Okami, but way fucking difficult, even with no checkpoints.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it is difficult because I like those types of games, man. I like being challenged, and it looks great. And not only that, for a game with anime-styled graphics, it looks stunning. It really does.
Is it kind of like Beautiful Joe in a way?
Not that stylized.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those graphics are very that's cel-shaded stylization. And
all right.
Yeah, Beautiful Joe looks nice, but definitely not as nice as Code Vein right now. I suggest you guys look up the trailer for it because it looks really cool. Although I will say the translation for the trailer sounds like fucking nonsense. Because so the narration for it is in Japanese, of course, but they have subtitles for it. The subtitles look like fucking technobabble bullshit. But just ignore that for a moment and just watch the trailer for what it is, and it really is stunning. But other than that, yeah, I believe that's all I've got for right now. So
okay,
yeah,
very nice.
Yes.
Shane, I was gonna ask, did you do the quick list of the E3 games, or you want to go over that next week? We start at 9:03, I think.
Yeah, I think it was like 9:03, I believe. So no, we can go over that. Hang on, let me look it up here, because let me see, because I know that there's been a lot of rumors going around about what's going to be there. I mentioned that Resistance 4 somehow is going to be there, and Bloodborne 2 possibly.
Yeah, with Resistance 4, I'm just like, is it Insomniac Games?
I don't know. It's only a rumor.
If it's not Insomniac Games, then what's the fucking point?
Yeah, I know. I assume it's Insomniac. Oh my god, there's a lot of participating companies for E3 this year. There's a lot. Holy shit.
Aliyah asked a good question. What about Injustice 2 DLC characters?
Oh, thank you for reminding me, because I freaked the fuck out on this. Okay. So recently, and by recently I mean today, NetherRealm posted a video about their new DLC characters coming out for Injustice 2. And it's everything that everybody asked for.
Capcom, take notes.
There are 3 characters that they've revealed so far for DLC. It is as follows. Starfire, Red Hood, and Sub-Zero.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm excited mostly for Red Hood.
Okay. Now, I'm not too familiar with Red Hood.
Okay. Red Hood is used to be one of the Robins. He was, I believe it was Jason Todd, I believe.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about now. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. There. Exactly.
He's really cool because he looks like a fucking badass. He's got dual pistols, and he just doesn't give a shit about nothing. So, there you go. Yeah, so it's really cool, but the more interesting thing is that in the background, after they show off the 3 characters, is that they have silhouettes of 6 more characters. And I think I picked up on Raiden in the background. So he might show up in Injustice 2. So that should be interesting. Because last Injustice they had Scorpion, but he was the only guest character. So and he was really fun. Yeah, I'm most excited about Red Hood though. He looks fucking cool.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 is rumored. Like, this is all stuff out of the rumor mill, by the way. But it's more than likely, and I'm saying you can mark my words on this, man. They're gonna have Square Enix is gonna have a media blitz because
they should, man.
There's no reason for them not to, because there hasn't been such little information about Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 7 Remake. They're prepping up and gearing up for Stormblood for Final Fantasy 14, which I can't wait for. But you have to what was it?
Hmm?
You have to think. They have to what was it? I'm losing my train of thought. They have to do this. Like, they really have to. I'm sorry. It's just
Yeah, because Kingdom Hearts, they've been delaying that shit forever. They have shown nothing.
Yeah, they've been so scarce with information that there is no reason for them not to show anything.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to show like gameplay footage. They need to show boss footage, I think.
Well, they had a mid boss kind of thing that they did. It was the rock troll in Olympus Coliseum. In fact, I'm not entirely certain, but by the way how it was Kingdom Hearts 2.8 for the PS4.
Mm-hmm.
In Fragmentary Passage, the events leading up to Kingdom Hearts 3. I think the first world we're going to be going to is Olympus Coliseum, but don't take that with a grain of salt. I don't know that for certain.
Okay.
Because the thing is, Kingdom Hearts' story is very convoluted.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty crazy.
It usually makes no damn sense.
Good point.
But let's see. Let's take a look. See if we can look for the lineup.
Warmack says, "Hey, Drum, I have a touch question. Touch? I don't think my beauty will allow that."
Yeah.
Wait, Aliyah says farts again. Golly, you got the fucking nasty ass protein farts too, like Lucas does. God damn, you been eating them hot tamales?
Tamales.
The hot tamales. Well, I read you some of the list. Now that was confirmed. That wasn't, but there's a lot of rumors going around here and there. So.
Yeah. So here's what the rumors for E3 is currently up right now. As we mentioned before, Bethesda could reveal a new Wolfenstein and Evil Within. We went over that before.
Mm-hmm.
The Xbox Scorpio will get some games with all that power. I'm hoping that they actually give some more information about Phantom Dust, because that is a really underrated game. The SNES Classic Edition could finally debut.
Oh, okay. My ears are perking. My dick is straight up. All right, I'm all ears.
Yeah. So let's see. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a shoe-in for Sony.
Oh my God, Sony's gonna win. If that's a shoe-in for Sony, think about this. You got Red Dead Redemption 2, you got Days Gone, Last of Us 2, and God of War.
Yeah,
it's gonna be insane.
There you go. Seriously, and not only that, Square Enix backing them as well too.
Oh boy, you know why?
Sony
came back and kicked their ass again.
Yeah. Death Stranding finally may get a release window.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Expect Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Switch. Very neat. Star Wars Battlefront 2 will have a lot to say about multiplayer. Pokemon Stars is far from a sure thing. We don't know what that's all about. And the other thing here is that Assassin's Creed will return to video games.
Nice.
Which is an obvious jab to the movie. So
interesting.
Yeah, so there's a couple of those. Let me see if there's anything else I can find out about. I think that was really about it. So one thing, if your guys are like me, I know, and Romy especially too, with Sony, thinking we're gonna say it right now, they're gonna take home the big money, the big wood for E3. There's a schedule to take place at June 12th at 6 p.m. Or 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh.
And 2 a.m. on June 13th on BST, which is
British Standard Time.
Yes, thank you. I was trying to think of it. Yeah, so they've done so well in the past years so far, like the most recent years. So keep an eye out for that. Definitely keep an eye out for that. There hasn't been any other things here. I'm just because I had a list, I think, for lineups for what they're going to be showing off this year, but I don't have the list anymore because Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 7 Remake was on there.
Oh.
And as for the Tekken 7 story mode gameplay, I think I did. I had to rush through it. I don't know. Now I got Gary on my ass, so we had a date.
Gary, that's a little ridiculous there.
I had a nice plan for a 5-star restaurant. I had some chocolate and an early Christmas card and flowers.
Chocolate covered strawberries.
Oh,
Fuck
Gary.
Oh, Gary.
Oh God. I'm fucking farting too like a motherfucker. God damn.
Gary, we'll have to put you back in school.
Yeah, Gary. Back at school for Gary.
No, that's okay because you can be my classmate.
No. I'm done school. Fuck that bullshit. I'm done school.
Yeah, I can't find anything else on E3, so
is that for your topics? Because I have some topics to go over before the main event.
Go right ahead.
What about me? I only went to one topic. Yeah.
But Jerome, I thought you said you did your topics while I was gone, but I guess
I did one motherfucking topic.
I'll let you do your topics once I'm done, though. I just gotta finish your open line.
Speaking of school, I got kicked out of school because I asked this one, girl. I was just like, if she could be my girlfriend, go to prom, but the teacher said no.
God damn it, Romy, you motherfucker!
Oh,
that's brilliant.
There's something seriously wrong with that.
I know, but you know what? I didn't take it seriously. I did like the South Park. I'm not fucking Adam Sandler, and that's my boy, or Fisted Anus. Go ahead, Lucas.
Anyway, I have a couple of topics, including a Florida or no question.
Oh,
for both of you guys. What? Wait, what the fuck was that shade?
Florida or no, bodybuilder buys 2 butt plugs because they're on clearance.
No, not me.
We didn't say it was you got something guilty on your conscience.
Aliyah says, Shane, our first date would be a dance club. Well, Aliyah, you got to fight over Mr. Garrison for that.
I was going to say, me dancing is just like what they say on toothpaste labels, noticeably white. So,
brilliant. Okay. Anyways,
the beach park sounds nice.
I have a Florida or no question. So, Florida or no? Man claiming to be Jesus steals a golf cart.
Florida.
It sounds like Florida.
You both say Florida?
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
If you said Florida, you'd be incorrect. This place is in Jonesburg, Ohio.
Oh, the other
Florida.
The other Florida.
Yeah, the other Florida, the northern Florida, is Jonesburg, Ohio. A 20-year-old man who was smoking grass, claimed to be Jesus, and broke into this elderly couple's house to steal a golf cart, and he found a fire extinguisher. You guess what he did with the fire extinguisher? He started spraying the fire extinguisher all around the house.
Now, okay, you know what? This is not right about Jesus because he said he's smoking grass and he said it was Jesus. Now, if he was drinking red wine, that'd be a different story.
Yeah.
But yeah, this 20-year-old man broke into these guys' home. The elderly couple did not press charges, actually, and they wanted to pray with him. He's asked them to pray with him so he could find some enlightenment. So they ended up praying, but then he took this was after the golf. They found that he came back to the house with the golf cart, and the police asked if they wanted to press charges, and they said no, because it was just someone that was troubled and they needed some help.
Just out of their mind, essentially. Yeah,
pretty much smoking grass.
As it's casually mentioned.
You sure it wasn't Austin?
No, it was definitely not. But yeah, that was my Florida or no quick story I found online. I thought that was pretty funny for you guys to share. Next up, remember LaVar Ball's story I told you about a little while ago?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. Guess what? They just released this brand, the Big Baller brand, just released is their very first. Lonzo Ball, his son, released his very first shoes. Guess how much the shoes are for his like NBA basketball shoes?
They're fucking shoes, Gary. Yeah, shoes. I'm guessing 220.
No.
Really?
No. Did you see what it looks like? He's like, no.
No. You all really want to know how much they are?
I'm gonna I'm going to guess around 310.
No. $495.
What the fuck?
shoes?
Spend that money on a PS4, not on a fucking pair of shoes. Jesus
Right.
Christ, dude.
Yeah, you
priorities,
want to see
man.
what the shoes like? These are what the shoes are.
Ugh.
Just for those kind of shoes. Earlier today, Big Baller brand unveiled Lonzo Ball's first signature shoe, the ZO2 Prime. And
They look like
retail-
leather boots. Oh, God.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, boots, Gary.
And they were retail for $495. Social media lost their collective minds over that price for a pair of shoes from a yet-to-be-drafted player. LaVar Ball, the brains behind the operation and the price, took to Twitter later today and made things even worse by saying people who can't afford to spend money on his son's signature shoes aren't big ballers. He goes, big ballers loose. If you can't afford the ZO2s, you're not a big baller.
No, you're a fucking nasty ball sack. $495. You can buy a hooker for 2.5 hours. Get the fuck out of here.
My favorite reaction is this, though. Yeah, that's going to be a no for me, dog.
Ah,
And then there was a woman that goes, are you fucking retarded? Like,
yeah, right? Like that's oh my God. So this is a guy, let me get this straight. This is a guy that is yet to be drafted for
it's his dad pretty much running the whole business. His dad pretty much said $495 for the shoes. And they have sandals that are $225.
Oh, no, don't think I can go to Walmart and buy a pair for a few bucks. Fuck off.
exactly.
Even Shaquille O'Neal blasted LaVar Ball on Twitter saying, hey, yo, this is not cool, man. I have my shoes selling for only $60 and they're affordable to everybody.
Every time I think of Shaquille O'Neal, I'm thinking of this. Do the wiggle wiggle.
Or the Gold Ball commercial. I'm thinking of Shaq.
That goddamn cat.
The fucking cat and the wiggling.
Don't tell nobody. Gold Bond. Okay, so
Oh, I'll
next,
take pictures of that too.
next up is college students share the dumbest things they've ever heard their classmates say.
Oh, boy.
I know what one of them is.
Okay, this is pretty funny.
California's the biggest state.
No. Fuck off. Goddamn asshole.
Mr.
Anyway.
Headbutt drugs.
Okay, here you go. Here's the first comment. My favorite has got to be when a student read World War II as World War XI.
Oh my
Because
God,
of
the
Roman
dumb shit
numerals.
can't read Roman numerals.
Yep.
Oh, I shouldn't be laughing, but
No,
I
you know
can't
what? I
help
would have laughed. He says, "No, this is World War II."
And then here's the next username. The next username, 69poop420, told Reddit about someone who just needed to find themselves. Not necessarily something they said, but my friend was in an online course and they had to write a simple paragraph about themselves as a first assignment. Someone got caught plagiarizing. Edit. Everyone commenting #twins LMAO. I would still like to think that twins are different people. LOL.
Oh
You
my
sure that
fucking
wasn't-
God.
Sure, that wasn't Armega 4.
Oh, this one is fucking ridiculous, guys. SYL 1979 overheard something that would ruffle a few feathers. No, there are two different types of turkeys. One for white meat, one for dark meat.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
look, aren't you one of those fucking turkeys?
No, I'm definitely not a turkey, you dumb shit.
Well, then
You know-
if he was, he'd be a cannibal, right?
No. If Lucas busted out, he'd be like,
Get the fuck, Jerome. Get the fuck, Jerome. God damn you, motherfucker.
That's what Joe's gonna sound like when he actually does bowl a turkey. And
Oh my fucking god.
Wow.
folks, this is why I'm here.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah.
MHO Optimus Prime knows someone who is dumb as a rock. Student, do rocks have DNA? Professor, no. Rocks are not living. Student, then how do they reproduce? How is there not only
How do they reproduce this?
Yeah, that's what he said. They reproduces. How is there not only just one rock?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like them saying, "Well, I saw a bunch of mooses out there, or cactuses."
It's crazy because that sounds like somebody that I remember. That guy I told you about, the guy who was really super sheltered.
Yep.
That kept asking me questions, especially the one that's like, "Why does stuff come out of our booty hole?" Yeah, that sounds like this. I'm getting flashbacks.
Well, that's interesting because oh no. Hold on.
Oh my god, that was brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, on National Geographic, witness the mating call of LCMuscles.
Oh, fuck you, Romy, you so shit. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to continue on. I'm going to continue on. It goes, a friend of mine moved into a new place at the start of his second year and threw a big house party to celebrate. It was great. It was wild. Fun was had. Well, nothing got broken. His living room got messed up quite a bit. Pillows all over the chair, pillows all over the place, chair tipped over. I think someone made a fort out of pizza boxes. Anyway, I go to this dude's house around 5 months later, and the living room is largely in the same state I last saw it in that party. In fact, so was lots of the house.
So there was a floor made of pizza boxes and everything. You sure it wasn't Ninja Turtles?
No, it was not Ninja Turtles.
I'll be Michelangelo because he's the dumbest one.
No, I'm definitely not Michelangelo. But anyway, though, 5 months later, and the living room is largely the same state I last saw it in the party. In fact, so was lots of the house. It barely been cleaned. Mold was on the ton of dishes, and there was a mushroom going out of the wall in the bathroom. I asked him why the hell hadn't he tied any of it up. He said, "We figured we'd have another party again soon. Why bother cleaning up?"
Oh.
Is this guy a retard?
Oh, that's not just pure stupidity. That's just being fucking gross.
Nasty, dude. It's nasty.
Well, look. Well, if he's a retard, well, you should know. You can speak their language.
Fuck off, Romy. Anyway,
I'm a fucking asshole. I'm sorry.
This next one has me surprised. Goes, Lulaboo296 heard someone confused Ben Franklin was Zeus.
Hold that. Wait, Ben Franklin is Zeus?
He confused them both.
Oh, for fuck. Wait, what was the first name?
Lula.
No. Say it.
Lulaboo296.
Oh, no. Okay, Gary. Okay, shit, you ready? Okay. Lula Boots. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, brilliant. Anyway, this guy goes, I thought Ben Franklin invented lightning. This was said during a class of Western civilization.
You want to know the truth is, when he tied the key, to the kite and everything, if he actually tried doing that, guess what? He would have been dead from electrocution. So that's totally false.
It is, absolutely.
It is. It's a fucking funny. It's fucking funny. Go ahead.
Dixie Normus 1234. And that's the actual username. That's the actual username. Dixie.
I bet you his significant other's name is Mike. Last name Unstinks.
Oh God! Reminds of the importance of citing actual sources. The other day, I heard a girl giving a speech over nicotine addiction. This was supposed to be kind of important and have credible sources. I kid you not. I do not believe that cigarettes are addictive. I tried them once. I am not addicted. I had tried very hard to not start laughing.
Oh my God.
Well, people who are addicted to it, that just tells me one thing. They're good at sucking at something. Oh, God damn it, I farted again. Shit. Right when Aliyah said, oh, no, Lucas ripped the fart. No, that was Romy.
Yeah, it was Romy.
That was Romy this time.
Napoli got to see some ethnocentrism in action. One time in a class, a girl was doing a presentation where she described a man from Uganda as African American and didn't understand why that wasn't right.
Wait, what?
From Uganda?
Yes, as African American.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I missed the Uganda part.
I did. Yeah, I did too. I was just like, wait a minute. I thought he said Africa at first. I was like, Uganda. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Uganda.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Well, I thought. Well, that's crazy. I thought the Hebrew community came from Brazil.
No. Just no. Sunny K11 was stunned silent by this gem in a literature class. Girls, so all those Greek gods and goddesses, what happened to them? Professor confused. You mean in the story? And then goes, no, like, what happened to them? I'm not sure I understand what you're asking. Like, why are they not around anymore? Did they all die? The whole class was just a stunned silence. Edit. The professor gave her a very vague answer like, well, that's open to your interpretation. I could tell she was trying not to sound condescending. She handled it way better than I would have.
Oh my god, that's sad.
Well, I can tell him what happened. Kratos fucking killed them all.
That was a good point.
God.
Anyway, continue on though, because D Grover 9 has a friend who has no idea what the IRS does. I had a friend who asked me if the IRS was going to come after him since he did not pay his internet bill for 3 months.
Yeah, IRS, Ornar Shyster is going to come after you.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no wonder, because the person's name is fucking Grover from Sesame Street. D
Grover 9. That was the username. Next one is Kaz Mataz. proves that money can't buy you common sense. I go to a pretty rich university, but many of the students are poor and in on a scholarship, myself included. I once posted on Yik Yak about the feels of only having $5 in my account. Had someone comment, just take the money from your second account and put it into your checking account. To my relief, they got chewed out by multiple other commenters.
Oh my god, that's... Oh, if it was only so simple, huh?
Well, you know what they say. There are three types of people in this world. One of them can count, the other one can't.
God damn it, Roman. That was funny. All right, good. Diet Cherry Pepsi recounts the truly stupefying logic of some of her former classmates. During an MBA marketing class, we had a group projects where we basically had a set of data given to us to come up with a marketing plan. One group took all the customer data and proudly averaged all of the customer zip codes to get the geographical center of their customer base. Later in the professor's office, they argued when the professor told them it didn't work like that way. The team leader said, well, that's just your opinion, and stomped him out.
Oh my god. What?
You understand? Now you understand why I hate that fucking word.
Okay, here's this brilliant one. Okay, hot broke mess. This is just wow.
Hot broke mess?
Yep, that's the username. Okay, this is, you guys are gonna laugh. How many pages do I need to write for a 5-page paper?
Oh my god.
Did he also ask the question, what's the number to 911?
Yeah, right. Oh my god. These people are stupid. At least World Traveler 1001 got to move far away from this idiot. I was about to graduate and move to Europe with my husband, my classmate. You'll be surprised when you get there. Europeans look American. You won't be able to tell the difference. Me, you should retake history.
Oh my god.
Well, speaking of that, one of my friends on Facebook made this post, and he did it as a joke. It was very funny. He goes, GTA, V, the Roman numeral. GTA V sucks. I prefer GTA number 5 instead. I was like, that was clever, dude.
That was clever. God's bullseye overheard a conversation between a girl who is way too smart and a dude who is way too dumb. Still my favorite. This one occurred in the stacks of the University of Kentucky in the spring of 2014. Girl, I have no idea how I got chlamydia, but I didn't cheat on you. Boy, bullshit. You fucking slept with so-and-so. No way. I must have gotten it from the bathroom at some random bar. You can't get chlamydia from toilet seats. You can get chlamydia from toilet seats? Duh, of course you can. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Ladies and gentlemen, Reddit, I present you the future of this country.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Are you? Oh.
People are retarded. People are like, I can see Mrs. Garrison going, retard alert, retard alert.
Wait. God's bullseye? That'd be your name if you were a god of Olympus. That'd be your butthole.
Oh, dear God.
The god of Jupiter, and your ass is the big red spot.
I got a few more for you guys. Just a few more. So, Chaperone met a girl who thought their knowledge could be absorbed through an umbilical cord. Girl legitimately believed that reading while pregnant would make the baby better at reading. I could see the pain through the professor's eyes.
Well, it sucks. If I was pregnant, I'd be reading porn.
That poor child.
Yep, poor child.
That porn.
Passy FICNW bro laughed in the face of the girl who truly asked this heinous question. I was the first gay man a shelter girl that met in her life. At a party, she asked me, "So, since you're gay, does that mean you want to sit while you pee?" She was totally serious. I felt kind of bad laughing in her face, but this was so far left field I couldn't help it.
Sit while you pee. Well, the only time I do that is when I have a massive boner and I can't bend over far enough.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, with that huge boner, it keeps me from rolling out of bed.
Oh my god.
All right, a few more, guys. Just a couple more on the home stretch. Speak Like a Child 04 met either a virgin or a total sex god. In a social sciences health class, when discussing sexuality with the professor, so when a male and a female orgasm, do they do it simultaneously, right? No, they typically do not. Oh. Everybody found a virgin class that day.
Well, there you go.
Not me. I found my Hold on.
You're right there, Romy. Jesus Christ.
Fuck, I farted again. Oh, shit. Just go on.
All right.
I'm going to shit.
Go ahead. Kaleon gives us a 2-for-1 special on stupidity. When they abort the baby, does it die? But you can't OD on alcohol. You just digest it. Both overheard from different people during an upper division medical ethics class.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Does it die?
And then the last one. I am Corvin recalls a student asking the question that would make us want to crawl into a hole and die. Canada passed a law that changed the status of some of the legalities around prostitution. And a girl asked in my class, that's a professor before class, now that prostitution is illegal, should I put it on my resume?
Oh
my god.
This I feel my intelligence like leaking out my ears right now. I feel it.
No, I couldn't put on my resume because that's a slut. I'm a whore.
All
right.
So specific, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Okay. All right, I have one more topic. I'm going to say. Jerome, I'm going to go through one topic real quick. I'm going to let you talk. Then Shane has the main event, and we'll be done for the night.
I went through one topic the whole fucking show.
I'll finish. All right, you know what? I'll save it for next time. Go ahead, Jerome, and talk about your stuff.
Jesus, eggs, mother, Mary, and Joseph. Okay. We're going to go over. I'll go over some lists soon, but I want to go over this really quick. Crazy names. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Capital A, period. A, moron.
Oh. Why?
And who is this person? Commissioner of Education of the Virgin Islands.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Okay. Halloween Buggage. Name for the day she was born. Her sister's name is Easter Buggage. I'm not kidding you. This is fucking true. Easter. Okay. Let's see. Okay, a person named Cardinal Sin, who is an Archbishop of Manila.
Oh God. Okay, that's pretty brilliant, Mr. Sin. So your first name is Cardinal, right? Yes.
Oh my God.
Get out.
Okay. There's another name. Ready? Gary's gonna like the second word. Coming and gooing, and yes, coming as a CUMMING.
Oh my god, why are these ever a thing?
Coming and gooing. Yeah, gooing. It's fucking gooing. Coming and gooing. Business in Louisiana.
Oh my god.
Okay. This person's name is supper porn poop. What? Okay, hold on a second. Let me type this in the group chat because I could. Okay, here we go. Hold on a minute.
Let me see that. I'll try and say it.
Okay, here we go. I'm not kidding you.
Super porn Pupatana.
Yeah, lives in New York City.
Oh my god, what kind of
Pupatana?
Oh my god,
Okay.
what the shit?
Here's another individual. Ready? Major Minor.
Okay, I've heard of that before.
He is an officer in the U.S. Army.
Major Minor. That's
the irony behind that.
Okay, Hasty Love.
interesting.
Hasty Love is a convinced rapist serving time in Tennessee.
Oh my god, another irony. Wow, dude. The irony in all this is really strong.
Mm-hmm. What is there? Okay, Mrs. Capital VD, Mrs. VD, why not? Whereabouts unknown.
Oh,
This is gonna be the best. Okay, here we go. Hymen Pleasure.
what?
Hymen. You know, like a female hymen. Hymen
Yeah.
Pleasure. And what does this individual do? Assistant Commissioner, New York State Department of Hygiene.
Wow, that's funny shit.
Okay, Lawless and Lynch. Law firm, Jamaica, New York. Hold on a minute. Oh my god.
Buster
Dr. Zoltan Ovary.
Oh my god.
Who is this individual, you say? A gynecologist.
God,
Why
the
did I
irony,
not think? Why did I not
irony in all these are just so fucking strong.
Okay.
Oh.
Mrs. Okay, you ready for this? Mrs. Belcher Whack Whack.
What?
Okay. I'm not okay. Belcher was her maiden name. Her husband's name was Whack. When he died, she married his brother.
Oh my god.
Oh.
This just sounds so wrong.
Oh.
Okay, capital T, and then his last name is H-E-E. What's that say? What's that spell out?
Hee
Teehee. Works in a restaurant in New York City. A lot of these are from New York.
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay, ready? Okay, last name is P-E-A, but hear me out. Ready? Luscious P.
Luscious P.
Does he work in a grocery store?
Born in New Orleans.
Wow.
And I'll go one more. Goody, capital P. Okay, Goody P. Creep runs a funeral home.
Oh. Oh, that
So those are some crazy names. I want to go over that real quick. All right, I'm going to go over another list. These are the best shotguns. These are the best shotguns in first-person shooters. Thank you to my boy Shadow Mac for helping me out with some of these. I don't have these in any particular order, and this was inspired by YouTube channel Gggmanlives, based off of the G-Man from Half-Life 2. Here we go. These are the ones I came up right off the bat. Now, first one I have is arguably this could be the best, especially for the game and how you have a power to slow down time. It's like bullet time. The VK-12 shotgun from the game Fear.
Absolutely.
This is arguably the best one. The game was the peak of gaming back when it was launched, and no one has approached in the decades since. When you hit someone with a VK-12, they fly backwards, ragdolling in the scenery. Some enemies simply explode of a puff of pink mist. Yeah, because the VK-12 was awesome. In the sequels, they fucking nerfed the shit out of it.
Yeah, they did, because it really, in all honesty, it really was super
But
OP.
it was awesome, especially when you go in slow motion.
Oh yeah.
No gun rewards you for pulling the trigger as effectively as the VK-12. Yeah, awesome. Next one, the AA-12 from Killer Floor 1 and 2.
I can agree with this.
Now, as a support specialist, the AA-12 is a fully automatic combat shotgun with a ready-to-fire and a drum magazine holding 20 shots per drum. It has an extremely high rate of fire and damage per second. It's the highest damaging per second weapon in the game. And even though it isn't as powerful in terms of one shots each, and it has a smaller spread, but it's very accurate, and it's the cheapest when it comes to ammo.
Now,
so,
I was going to say about the AA-12 is that I like the fact that it has a choke on the spread, because it's accurate. Not only that, shotguns, as a general rule in Killing Floor, have piercing. So,
oh yes,
they go through enemies.
Especially the double barrel.
Yeah.
And speaking of the double barrel, the super shotgun, the super shotty in Doom, baby. Yeah. Other than the VK-12, this is arguably the best ones. Now, everybody knows when you play the original Doom, you start off with that piece of shit pistol. And then once you get the shotgun, that is practically your go-to weapon.
Dang it, stupid phone.
Jesus Christ! Scared the shit out of me. God damn.
Yeah, same.
You fucking cock shit.
I'm sorry, man.
Okay. The super shotty is... Oh, just the sound of it when you fire it and when you reload the animation, it's just awesome. This originally came out for Doom 2, the sequel. And once you get this weapon, it is practically your go-to weapon throughout the majority of the game because it is fucking awesome. And especially in the new Doom game, when you upgrade it to its fullest potential in Doom 2016, because you can fire it twice before reloading, and it is a beast. Okay, next weapon. Shane and I have been talking about doing, the games that deserve better, and this game would be on that list.
Yep.
The Bone Duster from Bulletstorm.
Oh yeah.
The Bone Duster is a 4-barreled shotgun that can tear enemies in half at close range. Seriously, you get much points for when you blow an enemy's top half off, and they call that skill shot topless.
Yeah, they do. And it's funny too that you say blow it away, because in fact the shells aren't regular shells, they're actually compressed air.
They're heavy compressed air. Think of Armand Chigurh if you had a shotgun.
Yeah.
So your main fire, you can fire one shot each. Your alternate fire can fire all 4 fucking barrels.
Yes, absolutely.
And this gun is just awesome. And there's another one called Juggle, where you have to juggle an enemy in the air by shooting them with the Bone Duster. Fucking sweet enemy. And there's one called Acid Rain. When you charge it, you can do something when you launch enemies in the air and you shoot them, incinerating them to dust when you charge it. It's called Acid Rain. Fucking awesome weapon, the Bone Duster. Bulletstorm is like one of the most it's up there with Psychonauts and oh shit, what was the other game for the Nintendo Wii?
Mad World.
Mad World. Yep. Okay, this weapon, this shotgun, I have not seen on many people's lists, and it's a damn shame. Because I use this a lot, especially when you upgrade it. The Rossmore 239 Combat Shotgun from Resistance 3. Why does this make this shotgun so cool? Here's why. Now, it has 2 functions. The primary fire shoots buckshot for close quarters, and the alternate, it shoots a concussion grenade that explodes on impact. Knock people on their ass. But when you upgrade it, it turns into an incendiary shotgun.
Oh yeah.
So your main fire, you shoot combustion rounds, which you fire incendiary shotgun that sets your enemies on fire. And the arsonist grenade is like the concussion grenade, except it sets enemies on fire in a huge wave, like a massive incendiary grenade. Awesome weapon. Next one, This is from 2 different games, but they're both from the same series. The automatic shotgun and the shock hammer in Wolfenstein: The New Order and New Blood. This is an automatic shotgun. In the New Order, let me see what I have. You can fire fully automatic or semi-automatically, and you can shoot shrapnel and ricochet it. You know, you can have shotgun magazine, dead eye, quick draw, quick reload, and you can dual wield them. And then you got the Schlockhammer clip in the New Blood, where it increases the magazine by 6, and it allows the player to speed up the reload by mashing the reload button. Pretty sweet. Pretty cool shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I got 4 more. The auto shotgun and Turok Dinosaur Hunter. This is one of the best weapons in the game because it makes the shotgun, the pop action shotgun, obsolete. Once you get the auto shotgun, you'll never use the regular shotgun ever again. This has like a revolver style, how do I explain it? Like feed mechanism. You never have to reload or pump action. And in Turok, you can fire frag explosive shells with an automatic shotgun. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Awesome. And you can, believe it or not, it's one of the best secrets in the game. You can get the auto shotgun in the beginning of the first level. If you find a wall, you can climb up to it. It's a wall that doesn't look like you can climb, and you go up to around the corner, you got the auto shotgun. And speaking of Turok, the Shredder from Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. The Shredder is a high-tech shotgun that has a revolver feed-style mechanism similar to the auto shotgun. It doesn't shoot as fast, but what it does, it fires blue beams that are capable of bouncing off walls, and it uses shotgun shells. The Buckshot it shoots a beam that is fired from the weapon, but when it hits the surface, it splits into smaller shards. With the explosive, it bounces around until the energy is lost. With the explosive shells, they're much more powerful, and it fires a single explosive beam that can ricochet multiple times. Awesome fucking weapon. All right. Halo Combat Evolves, the M90 CAWS. This puppy can hold 72 rounds. Very big for the time being because, normally shotgun rounds at the time was, like 30 to 40 to 50, and this was 72. And because Halo is most of the time a close range game, and the Flood are the perfect targets for the shotgun. It's one of Halo's best levels, especially the library. If you're in the library level, that shotgun comes in handy. Just awesome up close and great on multiplayer. Such a behemoth. And the last one, I'm glad I talked about this one because many people consider this to be number 1.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you a hint. It's from Unreal Tournament. Do you know what it is, Shane?
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
Okay. It is the Flak Cannon.
Oh, that's right.
It uses ammunition that can bounce off walls with select player pulse with sweet moves, killing the other opponent. And this weapon, you're doing fucking damage no matter what. And this thing is good for range. And the alternate fire it's a grenade launcher, which is great for like swamps. So they're, to me, are the best shotguns. Now, for the Marvel movie villains, I can say that for another time. Do you want me to go over the hardest NES games or the worst LGN games?
Worst LGN.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
Let's do that, and then we'll.
And then I'll give the rest of Shane O'Mac. Okay. LGN is one of the, if not the absolute worst fucking video game publishing company in history. They're known for for adapting huge blockbuster titles, movies that we all love, and they turn them into absolute shitty fucking video games.
That's very true.
It's like Video Brinquedo of video games, because Video Brinquedo, if you don't know who they are, they do terrible versions of popular animated movies.
You could say the LGN is the Happy Madison fucktard of video games. All right.
Like one of their biggest films is Ratatouille and A Car's Life. Yeah.
Car's Life.
Stupid as shit. But anyway, Romy, continue.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's thirsty. Yeah, Car's Life. If I was a car, I have a massive trunk. Okay, here are the dishonorable mentions. This is another Watch-Mojo. Pictionary, the 1990 game. A Nightmare on Elm Street. That was pretty bad.
God.
Alien 3. Yeah. Wolverine. I remember this game. If you take out your claws and use them, it diminishes your health.
Yeah, so much for healing factor.
Mm-hmm. And their last honorable mention, I cannot believe this is not in their top 5.
Yep.
Friday the 13th.
Oh, seriously?
I'm dead serious. That's in my 10 worst NES games in history.
Yeah, no kidding. Same.
Okay, here we go. Oh, before I go over, what do you think number 1's going to be for the worst LGN game in history?
I'm not sure.
Any guesses?
No, I don't know.
The one I guess was Friday the 13th. When I saw that was an honorable mention, I was like, bullshit. Okay. All right. I know Gary can attest to some of these. Here we go. Number 10, Spider-Man, Return of the Sinister Six, an adaptation.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they add up, great comic book or graphic novel characters and shit like that too. Okay, number 9. Yeah, Jaws.
Oh, that's bad.
You're underwater shooting fucking stingrays and jellyfish to collect seashells to power up your weapon to kill Jaws. That's basically the fucking game. It sucks. It's boring. Number 8, a game that came out in 2000, Spirit of Speed, 1937. You may not have heard of this game, but I haven't even. When I saw the footage, this is like the old classic race car type racing game, but it's fucking bad. Okay, number 7. What name do you not say 3 times?
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, and Beetlejuice. Yes, thank you, Pepsi Man. Dreamcast. It came out for the Dreamcast, and it was shit. Yeah, Beetlejuice. Yep. A great movie, shitty game. Another great movie into a shitty game. Number 6, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I completely forgot about that.
Hit the Rollin' Rocker. Yep. Yeah, Rollin' Rocker. AVGN. Number 5, I agree. I had this on my 10 worst NES games of all time. The Uncanny X-Men.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Yeah. Right. It's got arguably the worst AI in history. The graphics are just a jumbled fucking mess. And if you're choosing Wolverine or Colossus, they're useless because they have this nunch attack. You want to choose either Cyclops or Iceman because they have the beam. Yeah.
Yep.
Number 4, oh, Gary. Gary has beaten this game, and I admire him for that because this game is shit. The Karate Kid.
Oh, that game.
Oh.
Awful. Number 3. You can tell that AVGNs went through a lot of this shit. Number 3, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, 1993. Arguably the worst driving in video game history.
Yeah.
Number 2, another adaptation of a great movie into a shitty game. Bill and Ted's Excellent Video Game Adventure.
Oh God.
Oh, that game.
What do you think number 1 is? It's so obvious.
John Madden, the video game.
Would you quit talking about football? Lookers, LCMuscles, raise your dumb shit. You look like a turkey. Gobble.
No, I'm not a turkey, you dumb shit, John Madden.
Oh my God. Gary fucking nailed it. He said it in the comment. He said it in the live chat.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. This is Gary.
Right.
Other than Action 52, this is Gary's worst game on the NES. Awful. It's got a repetitive. Fucking musical score. It's like that's all it is. And you collect fucking clocks to make sure you didn't vanish. Yeah. And the worst part is, towards the end of the game, when you're actually in the DeLorean time machine, if you don't hit 88 miles an hour and cross the line, it's game over and you start from the very fucking beginning of the game.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Not like the other levels where you can actually start back from the previous level or something like that. No, at the end, when you're in the DeLorean, you miss it. Back to square one. Fuck you.
That's bullshit.
As for the hardest video game, hardest NES games, I'll leave that for another time, as well as the Marvel movie villains. I might save that for Flicks with the Dicks. You never know.
Honestly, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah. So Shane O'Mac, Pimp Daddy, the floor is yours.
Yes, Pimp Daddy, give us your knowledge about how to pimp.
That's a
You
secret.
can't do that. You don't. Yeah, there. Pimps don't reveal secrets. You get pimp slap for asking.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
See, I'm like a magician, except it hurts more.
Especially with his dick.
I don't want to imagine that. No thanks.
His fucking dick looks like a power line.
I have nothing witty to say about that, honestly. Oh, okay. So we actually went over one part in the show that was going to be in the last segment. We're going to be playing 4.0 again tonight.
Yeah.
Everybody loves playing this.
You know, as I stopped because I wanted to capture that photo of Lucas.
Oh fuck off!
Next week, Slideshow Lucas.
And you probably saw my photo album, didn't you? And you're going.
I did.
You're probably going through photos of my photo album.
You look like, dude, those pictures you took on your trip. You look like you had a stick up your ass.
No, I didn't.
You stick up your ass. Oh.
He was like Jose Jalapeno on his stick.
Yeah. Nah, Jeff Dunham is arguably pretty hilarious. I say arguably because there's a lot of people. He's really polarized. I think
he's very polarizing. Yeah.
Yeah, but one thing is undeniable: that man can do ventriloquism like it's no tomorrow.
Oh my god! It depends on what character he uses. Like to me, the best is Walter because it's the most. Yeah. It's the most relatable.
It really is. Let's see. All right, so before we get started, I know it almost seems kind of recent that we just did this, but I had a lot of because the reason I'm doing these a little bit more frequently is that my news feed on my phone is starting to pick up on everything that I'm researching, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just about games and such, but it's now noticing my my Google search history for weird news stories, and guess what it gives me? There you go. So I got a lot of these that are unbelievable, and we're going to be going ahead and playing here real quick. Let me go ahead and get the scoreboard up because
Florida or no, man shoves a cartridge up his ass because he thought his ass was the Nintendas.
What? The Nintendas?
You know, there's the Nintoaster, the Nintendas. I shoved the cartridge up a butt because I wanted to play Kid Icarus.
What the fuck?
All right. So, I'm going to run down the rules here real quick. I go ahead and give these muscle-bound gentlemen,
retards,
as you would love to be known as, go ahead and give these guys a story headline. Go ahead.
Wait, Shane. Oh, fuck. No, we'll save it for next week. Never mind.
Okay.
Letters to the Swallmeister. We'll save it for next week.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Don't worry about that. We'll get to that next week. I still got questions coming in, so don't worry. Okay. So, anyways, the idea behind 4.0 is very simple. We go ahead and go over a couple of different news headlines, and these guys have to go ahead and figure out what it is The one with the highest score is declared the winner. There are no prizes as of yet. Maybe in a special episode I'll include a prize. We'll see.
Yeah, special ed.
No.
There was
That's an episode from Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, that was actually supposed to be an episode in Ed and Eddie, but it was sort of canned due to the fact that what Danny Annucci said. He said it was too real, is what he said. So, anyways, that was, you can interpret that any way you want. So,
yeah, too real. Like Lucas's massive rectangle head is like a solar eclipse.
Romy, shut the fuck up.
That's quite impossible because the solar eclipse is a sphere. It's a sphere.
No, that's just impossible because my head cannot be a rectangle. There's no human head that's a rectangle. That's physically
Your
impossible.
fucking head looks like Stonehenge.
No, it does not. Yours just looks like a potato then.
Hey, he's got Mrs. Potato. I'm fine with that.
All right. Are you guys ready to play?
Yes, I am.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I have...
Ready, set, boner!
Oh, yeah, you better get that shit going. Let me just see if there's any ones that were really easy first. Because sometimes I sneak some really easy ones just because the headline's fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on, let me see.
Man has
Okay, this one's an easy one.
Okay.
But, man at Walmart urinated on 50 pairs of kids' shoes.
50 pairs?
50 pairs.
What the fuck?
I guess he's trying to help kids cure athlete's feet.
Athlete's foot. You got to cure athlete's foot.
I say athlete's feet, athlete's foot. I meant, God damn it. Florida, yes.
I say yes too.
Guys, what happened? You guys were doing so good before. Now you have to... No. It's happening in Tennessee. Hendersonville, Tennessee.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I know it is. When I first saw this, I actually thought it was Florida too. A man faces misdemeanor charges after police said he urinated on 50 pairs of children's shoes at a Tennessee Walmart, according to multiple reports. Police arrested Philip Lightfoot, 50, on several charges, including vandalism under $1,000 and disorderly conduct.
That name's so ironic. Oh my god.
His favorite movie is The Land Before Time because it stars Littlefoot.
Yeah. Feet. Yep, and of course management had to go ahead and discard all the shoes that were worth roughly around $550. So.
Holy shit! Hey, wow! Yeah, you can buy 50 pairs of shoes, unlike that one pair that's almost 500.
Yeah, LaVar Ball. You're bullshit.
LaVar Ballsack.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they should be calling him, LaVar Ballsack. Because that guy's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, someone needs to sterilize that motherfucker.
Nobody has hit anything on the board just yet, but
well, that's okay, because I never hit anything in the boarding.
Fuck you.
Can't hit the broadside of a barn there?
Goddamn asshole, Romy.
Oh, no.
Okay, so let's see where we're going to go with this.
All right, 0-0.
All right, next one. Woman swallows $7,000 in desperate bid to hide cash during fight with husband.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Say that again?
A woman swallows $7,000 in desperate bid to hide cash during fight with husband.
That's disgusting. How? How does someone physically do that? I thought it'd be physically impossible.
That's a lot of 100s.
She's gonna make it rain out of her ass.
I don't want to think about that.
That's a whole definition of chocolate rain.
Oh God. This one's really hard to say.
Yeah.
Because it could happen to anyone because everyone shits.
Well, it's not a matter if everyone shits. It's a matter of who's brave enough to eat how many 57 $100 bills.
I'm gonna say no.
You say no?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes.
Well, that puts Romy with 1 on the board and Lucas at 0 because this didn't happen in Florida. It was happening in Colombia.
What? Wow.
I bet you, was it drug money?
I don't know. It didn't really say.
Come on, Columbia bites $7,000. Connect the dots, man. Just like,
Yeah, right.
Lucas, butt plug, 2, smuggled.
No. No,
Let's
Romy,
see,
shut
hold
your
on,
ass up. You've got shemale blow up dolls in your collection.
Not really. They're kind of expensive.
Yeah, okay, this did happen in Colombia. Okay, they said a Colombian woman, so that was my. It did happen in Colombia. All right. So, anyways, a woman swallowed $7,000 in U.S. dollars, mind you, in a desperate attempt to hide the cash during a fight with her husband. It was reported.
Oh
The 30-year-old
God.
woman swallowed rolls of $100 bills, according to surgeons who removed the money from her body. The Colombian woman told the local RCN television channel she had saved up the money for a holiday with her husband after having sold several electrical household items. Doctors said they were able to surgically extract 57 $100 bills from the woman's stomach and intestines.
What, 57? Oh, so she had 5,700.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right. Director of surgery at the University Hospital of Santander. Santander? That sounds like Santander. Juan Paulo Serrano said that the majority of the bills were extracted through her gastronomy through the stomach. Additional rolls would be passed through the colon, he added.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Well, you know what? Hey, look on the bright side. She can shit out the thing that can wipe her ass at the same time.
Oh, God.
Hey, it takes money to make money.
Oh, well, so far we have 1-0 on the board. Romy in the lead. Of course, Lucas has come back, as I've always mentioned, because it always surprises me, because the last game ended up in a tie, so we'll see what happens. I take drink.
Jesus Christ, Shane.
I'm thirsty.
I don't feel thirsty. Yeah.
Thirsty. Oh, shit. I dropped my cap.
Oh, Shane.
Oh, no.
Okay, next one.
Oh, no, here she blows.
Oh, God.
Student arrested after crawling into a duct to steal an exam.
Oh, my God. We just trying to pull some Mission Impossible bullshit. Oh, just stealing an exam. That's like Animal House.
Yeah, right. $10 says Hollywood's gonna make a movie out of this.
And a duck? Like an air duck, right?
Yeah, duct. Crawling through a duct to steal an exam.
Oh, man, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Oh. I can't say Florida. Because,
no?
that's kind of funny and everything, but it's not what I think of Florida or maybe Ohio. I'm going to say no again.
Okay.
I'm going to say no again.
Lucas.
I'm going to say yes
no.
because I'm going to say yes because my ass got stuck in it.
No, definitely not. I gotta think no, though.
They wonder why the air smelled like gas because I accidentally meant the poopy.
No, Jerome, just stop.
If you're shitting in an air duct, that's your problem.
I get very nervous and it just goes right through me like shit through a goose.
No.
Goose. Okay. Well, if you both said no, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys would both be correct. Puts another point on the board for both of you. This happened in Kentucky.
Ding!
Kentucky.
Kentucky of all places. Jesus Christ.
It was a simple plan. A college student would crawl through an air duct at a building housing an instructor's office in the wee hours, lowering himself from the ceiling and, with the help of a cohort, steal a copy.
Wow.
He would steal a copy of the final exam for statistics class, but the odds were never in their favor.
What? Oh my God, 100.
That's pretty good.
Well, I mean, you get the joke because it was the final exam for statistics class.
Yeah.
The instructor of the University of Kentucky, who was working very late, had gone out for a midnight meal and returned just in time to derail the plan, according to a university spokesman. The episode unfolded around 2 a.m. on Wednesday at the university's campus in Lexington, Kentucky. One of the students, Henry Lynch Jr., had made his way through the duct, a distance from less than 10 feet to the third floor office of the instructor.
What the odds? His name is Lynch, and he's coming down on a rope.
Yeah, right. To the third floor office of instructor John P. Kane. Mr. Blanton said Mr. Lynch made his way from the ceiling and lowered himself from the 8 feet to the floor. He noted that the office had file cabinets and other furniture that could be served as footholds to keep the climb down from the ceiling, from the drop ceiling. But it was not clear how or where Mr. Lynch gained access to the duct. Once inside the office, Mr. Lynch, a 21-year-old junior studying biosystems engineering, opened the door for another student, Troy Kiputh. That's what it looks like. Yeah, it's Kiphuth. Kiputh.
That just sounds so wrong.
I know. I don't know how to pronounce it, though, so there you go. The 21-year-old sophomore studying agricultural economics. It's not clear how long the two were in the office before Mr. Kane returned from his late-night meal and found that something was blocking the door when they tried to open it. And, of course, they were caught. Cheating and theft of this very kind is very serious in an academic institution, he added. He said, adding that episodes like this were rare on the university's College of Arts and Sciences, which has roughly about 10,000 students. It's an unusual set of circumstances, he said. It also underscores how late our faculty works. That's true.
Wow.
So, yeah, kids tried to pull Mission Impossible, ended up getting caught instead. So. Yeah, that's unbelievable.
2-1. What's next?
All right, next one. Okay. Chemistry student accidentally blows his own hand off while making a homemade bomb to impress a girl.
Florida.
Wow. That definitely sounds like a Florida story.
Florida.
Let me see.
What the hell was that?
That was me farting.
Oh my god! That sounded like Dracula's door creaking.
It did.
God damn, Lucas!
All right, so
Fucking stinking ass.
Did you both say it was Florida?
Oh yes, has to be.
Well, actually, you're incorrect. This happened in Russia. St. Petersburg, to be exact, actually. So, 17-year-olds...
You know why? Because they have the missiles!
You drink the vodka very regularly.
Niet. Alright, so the 17-year-old teen is said to have bragged to his friends about the improvised explosive device he made in his bedroom. Pictures even appear to show that he posed for a photo with his bomb-making kit at his flat in Vasilivsky Island in Russia's second city of St. Petersburg. But the bungling teen, identified as Andrei, thought he had accidentally is thought to have accidentally detonated the explosives. He's currently being treated in St. Mary's Magdalena after losing one hand in the blast and injuring the other. And it's reported that he had made the bomb in a bid to impress a girl. The SWAT team descended in his flat after the blast and began searching through his possessions. They found online chats where he was seen showing off to the girl, telling him about the bomb. In the conversations, he admitted having explosives at home and claimed to be helping friends make a bomb.
Jesus.
And
I dropped the bomb too, but I had to flush the toilet.
No, I didn't drop any of those bombs today.
You dropped one. You dropped the odor of it out of your butt just a moment
Yeah, it's a fart. That's not a shit, though.
Close enough. It's your shit saying hello.
Oh,
give me 1 second.
Sure. So, so far, so good to go. Although I have to say, nothing on the boards. Just a little bit low on the boards. I'm actually surprised I'm able to stump you guys this so far.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, so I'm going to our next one. Okay. Hang on.
You know what I wish was real? Just for Eagles.
Just for Eagles.
They literally did this joke on Family Guy I saw recently where it's like for just for men instead of just for men, it's just for Eagles.
That's what?
I thought it was funny. It's called Just for Eagles. Hold on, I'll just show you it.
All right, ready for our next one?
Yes. Oh, I'm
Just
looking
for
up.
Eagles.
Yes, for Eagles.
Well, that's
All
how
right.
I like my woman, Bald Eagle Jones downstairs. Yes.
All right, here we go.
There you go.
Overly obese body starts funeral home fire.
Say
Wait,
that
what?
again. You cut out at first. Say it again.
Overly obese body starts funeral home fire.
Hey, Jerome, that's you.
No, it's physically impossible because I'm not dead.
Oh.
It's your twin.
Hold on a second.
Shane,
What?
here's the picture we're looking for, though.
Oh, jeez.
Just for Eagles.
Oh my! So an obese man starts a fucking fire at a funeral.
Overly obese body starts funeral home fire.
Oh my god! You want to talk about spontaneous combustion? Boy, that guy must have been living life on the fast lane.
Yeah, seriously. So what do you think?
Oh my god! You know what? I have a feeling this is going to be in one or two. Okay. God, this is a 50-50. I'm going to say no.
No?
I'm going to have to agree with him on this one. I'm going to say no.
Only because I think it's going to be in the other place.
Ohio.
I have a feeling this is Ohio.
Okay, so both you said no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you'd be correct. This actually happened in Cincinnati.
Oh my fucking god! Dude, I said it could happen in the other one. No fucking way.
Yep. So, in Cincinnati, a freak accident started an unscheduled fire Wednesday night at Hillside Chapel's crematory in Cincinnati. Owner Don Katchen said, "My operator was in the process of cremating remains, and the body was overly obese and apparently got a little hotter in the unit than it was supposed to get," he said. One of the cremation containers that we had closed caught fire, and that's what was burnt. Cincinnati Fire Chief. What's that?
Yeah. Oh my god! I wonder how big of a fucking fart he ripped when he was in there.
Oh.
I don't mean to laugh, but god damn, that's just
Right?
ridiculous.
It is. It's silly. Cincinnati Fire Chief Michael Washington said the fire started with a business-as-usual cremation. When the fat in the body burned at a higher temperature than usual, the too hot flames spread to nearby containers and parts of the surrounding room, he said. "We believe that there were some combustible storage boxes that were too close to the ovens," Washington said.
Oh, fuck.
The fire began around 9:40 p.m. and took District 3's first responders about 2 hours to douse the flames. Katchen said his business at Martin Luther King Drive is fine. There was no serious damage.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
And I just guessed it was in Ohio.
Yeah, right.
That's the only reason why I'm laughing.
Unfortunately for crematoriums, they're generally fireproof. So
I was gonna say that. It's just like, dude, those heavy industrialized steel, like iron stoves and shit. How the hell is that even possible?
yeah, right.
And who keeps fucking boxes near that shit?
Well, it depends. I mean,
God damn. What the fuck was in those boxes? Fried chicken? God damn, dude.
Fried chicken? What? What?
Hey man, hey, the guy at the funeral, he might be getting hungry. You never know.
Who's getting hungry? The dead body?
No, well, it wouldn't make sense. Why do you think he had the protein farts that set off the?
Fuck you, Romy.
All right.
Who's talking about you? Look at you, fuck. I wasn't talking about you.
Seabiscuit.
Yeah, he bought
so
drugs.
far we have 3-2. Yeah, he brought drugs. All right, 3-2. Our next one. Sex noises briefly derail tennis match.
Oh, come on. When you watch a women's tennis match, when they smack that fucking tennis ball back, it sounds like they are fucking, dude.
Oh, I'm like, what the fuck? Hey, you fucking.
And no, if Shane was playing tennis, he'd be like, whoa.
I probably would. I used to play tennis.
I'm playing that fucking sound effect over and over when I'm doing the table of contents. I say yes.
Yes.
It could happen at any Texas court. I mean, any
True.
tennis court. God damn it.
Texas court?
No.
I didn't know they make court.
There was actual reports in many different places that actually had two people fucking in a courthouse. So it's not entirely wrong.
That's a whole new definition of jury duty.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna say yes.
All right, both of you are correct.
Woo!
4-3 on the board. This did happen in Florida. Let me see. Sarasota, I believe.
Sarasota, wow.
Florida.
Yeah, Sarasota Open. Okay, so tennis match today between Francis TFO and Michael Kruger, or Michelle Kruger, I'm sorry. At the Sarasota Open was temporarily interrupted by the sounds of some fucking. I can still hear it. It's still going. Play-by-play commentator Mike Caton said, in disbelief, as Tiafoe prepared to serve in the second against Kruger. The noises weren't coming from the court, but somewhere within earshot of the match. Kruger playfully slapped the ball in the direction of the commotion. Tiafoe seemed baffled and amused at the same time. It can't be that good, he yelled. The American said after the match.
Well, what they should have did is put a like a BDSM ball in so they wouldn't be too loud.
Yeah, right.
Oh, God.
And
well, that's what happens when you do anal. It's a lot more powerful.
You should know that, Jerome.
God damn it! Look at you, beat me to it.
Francis TFO actually got on Twitter and he actually tagged his opponent and also the commentator and the thing. He said, "I couldn't have been happier that when I heard that." There was a video on this, but it's taken down. It seems.
Oh.
Yeah.
You need to bring it back up. No pun intended.
Oh, God.
Mike Caton also said, "Much love to the couple with the windows open across the way. Sounds like you guys had a good time."
Yeah, they needed the windows open, or else they would have been foggy.
TFO prevailed 6-3, 6-2 in the match, but the loud sex havers were the true winners. Good job, guys. All right.
They should have fucked. She should have had an orgasm when the crowd applauded.
That brings you guys 4-3 on the board. Next one.
Mm-hmm.
Man in ship suit goes wild and Zood gets taken down by tranquilizer dart.
Florida.
Florida, you say?
Yeah.
What?
That sounds like fucking Florida.
Read that story again.
Jesus Christ.
Man in ship suit goes wild and Zoo gets taken down by tranquilizer dart.
Was it Chris Pontius?
Good question. So, Jerome says yes. What do you say, Lucas?
Well, it couldn't be me because I'm not hairy. I'm not a hairy gorilla. I'm a fucking.
You know what? I want to go for the tie. I'm going to say no.
Oh.
Because here's my thing. It could happen at any zoo. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
You should know you came out of a zoo.
Fuck you, Roman. Goddamn asshole. Piece of shit. We all need just for eagles, though.
You look like a monkey, and you smell like one too. All right. All right. So.
That explains why you like Zoolander too.
Fuck you.
It's only that simple. Okay. So Lucas is indeed correct. This did not happen in Florida, but in fact, Japan.
What?
Yeah. I'm dead serious.
Wow.
Yep. Japan. A Tokyo Zoo, in fact. On Tuesday, a Japanese zoo conducted an interesting earthquake drill, which involved the police and firefighters chasing after a man in a chimpanzee costume. This unique training exercise was held at Tama Zoological Park in the city of Hino in Tokyo and was meant to simulate a situation in which a chimpanzee had escaped from this enclosure due to a major earthquake. About 100 people participated in the simulation and thought the escaped chimpanzee was only a man in a costume. All involved took their jobs very seriously.
Damn.
It would make more sense if the person who was doing that was in a Pikachu costume or a panda.
Oh, that would have been pretty funny too.
Panda.
That would have been pretty funny too. Yep,
Panda.
So there you go. Good job.
Fuck.
Good job. All right. Next one. We're currently at 4-4. It's tied right now. So Lucas did get the tie. Man who pushed foam down toilets for 9 years is caught by police.
What?
Yeah.
Man pushes foam down toilets?
For 9 years and is finally caught.
So he puts toilet phones in toilets, pretty much.
Yeah.
God damn.
He's like, fuck you, AT&T, fuck you, Sprint, fuck you, Verizon.
Good point. I'm just like, what?
Oh, so what do you say? Doing this for 9 years, too. That's impressive.
I'm going to say yes.
Yes? Okay. Romy?
This sounds like Florida. And fuck you, T-Mobile. I'll say yes.
Did you both say yes, right?
Yes.
You'd be incorrect. This happened in Devon, in England.
Really? England?
Yep.
Interesting.
After his image was... What?
They were pissed because they couldn't get the sucking game on their phone.
I am. After his image was circulated through Devon, the man who vandalized public toilets on Exmoor by pushing foam down the U-bend has been caught and fined. Avon and Somerset police released the image of a 70-year-old man after damage was caused to public toilets at the popular Tar Steps in Devolton, just on the border of North Devon. Sorry. Police say the most recent damage happened on Sunday, April 9th. In the appeal, police say someone pushed the foam blocks into the lavatories, causing the toilets to flood. They say similar damage has been caused to these toilets over the past 9 years, in fact.
You know they should have used to track them? Do you hear me now? Good.
Following our appeal last week, a man has been identified in relation to causing damage to all toilets in Exmoor. The 70-year-old man was given a fixed penalty notice, thanks to all those who shared our earlier appeal to locate him. Lovely. Yeah, you gotta know, man. You gotta love it when the more exciting things is a guy pushing down freaking foam down the toilet.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Well, that brings you guys still even on the board. Even Stevens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. All right, next one.
All right, next one.
Lawyer's pants erupt in flames during arson trial in court.
Liar, pants on fire.
Wow.
A lawyer's pants set ablaze.
Jeez.
You know it.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then yes. You goddamn fucking right. This is Florida.
Yeah, I would definitely say this is Florida too.
You guys would be correct. This happened. Where did it happen here? Hang on a second. In Miami.
Wow.
Oh, Miami
Oh
defense.
yeah, it's funny because there's a basketball team named the Miami Heat.
It's true. We got to send the Heat get out of the kitchen. A Miami defense lawyer's pants burst into flames Wednesday afternoon as he was beginning to his closing arguments in front of a jury in an arson case. Stephen Gutierrez was arguing that his client's car spontaneously combusted and not intentionally set on fire. He'd been fiddling in his pocket and was about to address jurors when smoke began billowing out of his right pocket. Witnesses told the Miami Herald. He rushed out of the Miami courtroom, leaving spectators stunned. After jurors were ushered out, Gutierrez returned unharmed with a singed pocket and insisted it wasn't a staged defense demonstration gone wrong. Instead, he blamed a faulty battery and an e-cigarette. Luckily, nobody was hurt.
Oh my god.
E-cigarettes. I guess Samsung phones aren't the only thing exploding.
That's right.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I guess that explains the funeral home.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but fucking hell, man.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh. Hang on.
5-5.
Yep, it's currently 5-5. Got a few more.
No, it's 9 o'clock. Pacific time.
Really, Romy? You goddamn asshole.
Woman walking around naked claims she's a mermaid.
Is her name Ariel?
Damn it, I was just about to ask that.
Does she have seashells on her tits?
Not quite.
Under the sea, life would be free.
Where's the lobster?
Okay. Now, this could be Florida because, like I said, mermaid. I have a feeling this could be in a state, by a huge body of water. The question is it Florida?
It's a very good question.
It is.
There are a few so you're deducting it right here. You have a few choices. Quite a few, actually.
Yeah. I'm going to say, God, this sounds like Florida, but the odds of it being Florida, like I said, I'm like narrowing it down. So I'll say no, only because of that reason. If it's Florida, it wouldn't surprise me.
Okay.
This is tough to fit because it could be any body of water.
So
that's right.
So Romy said yes.
Yeah, any body of water. That's why I go to take a master poopy.
Strom, fucking really.
The seawater cleans out my booty hole. It burns a little bit because I had to stretch out my anus to unleash my asshole.
Fucking really, Jerome. Anyway, I'm gonna go with yes. Screw it. I'm gonna go with yes. I'm gonna say this did happen in Florida.
Florida, huh? Okay, so both of you say Florida, yep.
No, I said no.
He said no.
Okay. So Romy says no. Wait, no, Romy, you said yes. You said it was
Romy said no.
No. I said no because okay, Florida is one area as opposed to all the other areas that's surrounded by bodies of water.
I was so certain you said yes.
No, he definitely said no.
I said no.
With this one, he said no.
Okay. Okay. Well, that does put Romeo at one more on the board because he is in fact correct. This happened in California.
I fucking knew it. See, body of water. I had a feeling it was going to be by something like that.
Mermaids do exist in California. A woman with webbed toes identified herself as a mermaid named Joanna after she found mostly naked.
She's more like a fucking duck than she is a mermaid.
Yeah, right. After found walking mostly naked around along a dark road in the middle of the night in Fresno County. The young Burnette was wearing only a black sports bra and had wet hair when cops found her near the Millerton Road and Brighton Crest Drive in Fayette around 3:15 a.m. Tuesday. She told the cops she was a mermaid who'd just been in the water, but answered, "I don't know," to most of their questions.
Do you have a picture of her? I want to see a picture of her.
Yes, I do.
Oh, please. I need to see the picture of her. All right, here we go. I would laugh if it was Lucas.
What do you mean? I'm not. Oh, my God.
Dude, she almost looks like a dude.
Yeah, kind of.
Sort of. I see where you're coming at.
Maybe she's transitioning into a fish.
You never know. Oh. All right. So that brings 6 to 5 on all this. Good stuff, good stuff. We are nearing the end of our game here.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen, indeed. Just like this one. Man turns himself in for killing his imaginary friend.
Florida. Calling it right away, Florida.
Very confident.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with this one, man. It just sounds too fucking unreal to sound like Florida.
Well, I don't have an imaginary friend because it's actually my blow-up doll.
No, Jerome, you have a blow-up doll. I don't. I've never had a blow-up doll before.
So you both say Florida?
Yes.
It sounds too ridiculous not to be Florida.
Yep, this in fact is Florida, Jacksonville, to be specific.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, he looks so sad. Oh my God, I feel bad for him.
Oh.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Let me see it.
Hold on, let me get the image address here. Control V. There you go.
Okay.
I have to see this.
He looks so sad. Look at this man.
Oh my Lord!
Oh damn, he does look sad. Shit.
Oh, I feel bad. All right.
I feel bad too, man.
I also feel bad because of his name too. Jeff Gaylord, 37, entered the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office earlier today and turned himself in for killing his imaginary friend, Mr. Happy.
I thought his name is Fucker. Gaylord Fucker.
He told officers he had stabbed Mr. Happy repeatedly with a kitchen knife, cut up the body with a hatchet, and buried the victim in his backyard. A remorseful Gaylord told officers he wanted the death penalty for his crime, preferably right now. Gaylord said he killed his imaginary friend of 7 years for multiple reasons. One, for being messy. His room was a mess all the time with his toys and dolls, Gaylord told police. He left his empty vodka bottles all over the kitchen, never picked up his empty cocaine baggies, and left the toilet seat down when he pissed. He messed up my apartment to the point where I just couldn't get it clean. Before Happy started doing drugs and acting weird, he was my best friend forever. We'd go dancing, playing the children's park equipment, both huge fans of doom metal, and listen to it for hours with the lights turned off.
I'm guessing he's a paranoid schizophrenic.
Yeah.
I'm guessing so. Police said Gaylord was extremely intoxicated and threatened to kill police after they told him they could not give him the death penalty for his crime.
Is his name Tyler Durden?
The police took Mr. Gaylord into custody and obtained a search warrant for his house where they found drug paraphernalia and a machine gun even. Gaylord was booked on multiple charges. Bail has not been set.
I know who can bail him out. His other imaginary friend.
Well, it's currently 7-6. We have one more, but if this gets tied up, I think I have another one for what we can do here. Yeah, I got another one just in case we have a tie.
Alrighty.
Okay. I had to save this one. I had this one saved up for a while. Okay, here we go. Traumatized raccoon and erotic video scandal.
What the fuck? So that's how he became Rocket the raccoon.
Oh, all it takes is a little bit of tragedy.
Oh yeah.
So what do you say?
A raccoon and a erotic.
It's traumatized raccoon and erotic video scandal.
Oh Jesus.
Erotic.
Sly Cooper.
Oh no.
You know what? I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say yes.
Oh. Well, Lucas is right.
Oh, shit balls.
7-7. This happened in Russia yet again.
Another Russian.
Yeah.
How exactly do you traumatize a raccoon? Well, it would seem that getting it to pose with a topless model for a photo and video shoot would do the trick, according to one zoo in Russia. Yep, you read that right. A petting
That
zoo.
sounds like fucking Florida. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
right?
Yo, let me take a look at this raccoon. I want to see how adorable this thing is.
They don't have any photos of the. Oh wait, no, they do.
Is it with the topless woman?
Yes.
Oh my fucking. Send him right now. Send him right now.
Hold on, I gotta get the
You
fucking thing.
pingus. Jerome,
Chill
you
your titties.
you pingus.
Chill your titties, boy.
You better be nice, Lucas. I'll give you some raccoon eyes with my nuts.
I'm good.
Chill the.
I'm gonna dip them in chocolate fudge.
Disgusting.
Chill the calamity that's in your memories.
Here, Lucas. Oh, that's disgusting.
I was trying to do the Donald Trump quote. Disgusting.
My name is Donald Trump. She's very disgusting.
Wrong.
Ah, fuck. I can't seem to get the picture.
Don't worry about it.
The raccoon does not look too happy.
Oh shit.
I saw a raccoon. It does not look happy either, even though it's adorable.
Oh, yeah. The petting zoo in Russia, ironically called "Animals Aren't Toys," is seemingly suing a media company for their using their favored raccoon Thomas in a sordid campaign that they claim they knew nothing about. The zoo says they agreed to let the mammal take a part under the illusion that it was being used in an advert for bed linen, only to discover when the images went online that something slightly more, shall we say, risque went down. Since that fateful event, the keepers of Thomas said he had been traumatized by what he had been made to do. Thomas came back withdrawn, always slept in the corner, and snapped at people.
Jesus.
Aww. That's fucked up, dude.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's pretty bad.
Well, luckily for the tiebreaker, I've got something a lot more lighthearted.
Okay.
All right, tiebreaker, guys. Tiebreaker. Man dressed as tree arrested for blocking traffic.
Florida.
Wait, what?
Man dressed as tree arrested for blocking traffic.
And what was his response to everything? I am Groot.
Did he make the real question is, did he make like a tree and leave?
No, he made like a tree and get out of here.
He make like a banana and shit.
He was a banana tree.
Okay, so Romy seems very confident in his answer of Florida. What do you say, Lucas?
Fuck it. I'm going for the win. Say no. Fuck it. I'm going for the win. I'm going for the win.
Drum roll, please.
God damn, I just farted again.
You know,
I was doing a fart drum roll. I'm sorry.
You know, because because the thing is, I'm not looking at our chat or anything like that, or you guys. So I'm hearing the slapping. All I can imagine is someone slapping ass.
No, it's my leg.
I know it's your leg, but it's just that's what
I was slapping my ass. It's a massive ghetto boarding.
No. Fuck off.
All right. And our winner for tonight is, in fact, Lucas, because he made it right.
Glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in.
This happened in Portland, Maine.
Really? Maine of all places?
Yep. Portland man dressed as a tree was arrested Monday, accused of blocking traffic. Asher Woodworth, of 30, was charged with obstructing a public way. Police said Woodworth stood in the middle of a high street near the Congress Street intersection covered in tree limbs. Officer gave him a warning at first, but he allegedly returned to the street and was arrested a short time after. Woodworth,
I guess they were barking up the wrong tree.
His motivation occurring. Oh my God. His motivation, according to the police, was to see how people would react to his performance and how he might impact people's natural choreography. He's
running their ass over.
Woodworth is free on a $60 bail.
Damn.
Good job, guys. What a fucking
Oh my
game.
God. Hey, you know how you can chase after him? An electric sander.
Doggies. Doggies. I like doggies.
No, better yet, get a oh fuck, what the hell do you call those things? No, chase after him with a hedge clipper.
Yeah, let's see what happens after that, huh?
Oh my God.
I actually found a late story that I found interesting. I want to see if you guys do a Florida or know of this one.
Okay.
Popeye's manager arrested for allegedly dipping chicken in cocaine-based flour to increase business sales.
Now that has to be fucking
Florida.
Actually, you guys are both incorrect. It's in Brunswick, Georgia.
Oh, for fuck's sake, we're so close.
Oh, it's not too far off. It's only one state off.
Yeah, it goes. Brunswick, Georgia is under investigation after a man alerted police that he got a euphoric high after eating dinner from the restaurant. The man stated after he ate dinner he was craving more and more food. Brunswick Police Department went to the Popeye's location.
Yeah.
Popeye's location collected samples of the food and found numerous traces of drugs, marijuana, heroin, crack cocaine. Many more arrests and details to come.
Man, that's like the Red Bull version of chicken nuggets. Give you energy.
Damn, it's insane to say the least.
It was Brunswick. Oh, that's a good bowling company.
No, it's. I will say this though, real quick before the end of the show. All I gotta say is because I know Alex made a request of it earlier for payback. Thank you, Strowman, and.
I came up with that idea off the fucking bat, and Pets Man took it and made it into a great song.
Oh,
yeah, there's Pets Man. He's like, dumbass. Oh yeah, he has my face on Roman Reigns' body. Let's call it because we've been on for over 3 hours, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it. Thank you guys all for watching tonight. We'll join us for episode number 83 next week. And until then, stay nice, stay awesome. Say good night, guys, for your final goodbyes.
Hope you all had as much fun as we did. Remember, don't look at any weird emails out there. Don't click on anything. Don't be stupid. So, that being said, hope you all have a good night. We'll see you all next week. And until then, guys have a good night.
Absolutely.
A good weekend, too.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for allowing me, along with my buddy Shadow Mac Pimp Daddy, and with our host LCMuscles for episode 82. Stay tuned to come for some updated videos to come, especially this Sunday where we have Flicks with the Dicks with our Mr. Garrett and I and Brett Greer, Super Mario fan. That's gonna be interesting. And we have the Card Sharks season premiere that Gary and I were on. If you ever get a chance to see that, go to Alex Pyros' channel on YouTube to check it out. And a couple of gameplay videos, the one that Shane did, thank you so much, helped me out with Russian Attack and Apocalypse on the hardest difficulty. This is Romy Boy signing off for the other boys saying, stay tuned. And once again, motherfuck David Grant, because he is a pretentious douchebag. You don't hate, masturbate. Now, speaking of masturbate, I want to go on my other computer and watch some hot MILF Amber Lamb botch porn.
Boy, Jerome, what about the link I sent you? You still gotta check that out. All right.
He's busy.
All right, see you guys later. Stay awesome. Have a great night.